Hi everyone, and welcome to what I'm calling India's first agency founders roundtable. There are 177 members on the RFC group. From there are about 44 in a secret society. Out of them, there are few of you who have made it to this, so congratulations. The format of today's presentation, today's podcast is going to be based on our agency smoothie. So you all know the modules and we'll ask questions. So first I'll take questions from all of you people, and then in response, I'll ask a few people some questions around your agency systems, formats, teams, mindsets, and then I'll go to the next module and the next and the next. And we have an hour and we have to get a lot of information from all of you people. Thank you for coming from all over India to make this happen. Awesome. So our first is get fit. So we can take questions from anywhere. You can raise your hand and you have the mics in front of you. Yes, Coach DJ.
And my question is, you are already living in the different time zone and you are managing the business in the two countries in the different order. So how you can manage the time in your fitness studio and being a cool and calm entrepreneur?
So I'll answer in reverse. I'm not a cool and calm entrepreneur all the time. That is a work in progress. But managing the schedule has become much easier because whatever happens, doesn't matter what time I sleep, 4 बजे उठने का मैंने अपने mind में डाल दिया है, because I've experienced that sweet nectar that they call Brahma Muhurat in the morning. तो अगर आप 4 बजे उठ जाओ तो दोपहर को 5 बजे तक ही आप थक जाते हो, तो उसके बाद 8 बजे मैक्सिमम 10 बजे आप सो ही जाओगे. So the trick is to whatever it takes, get up at 4 in the morning. So हमारे जो योगा टीचर हैं वो सुबह 4 बजे Zoom पे आ जाते हैं, and it's disrespectful for me to cancel. तो 4 बजे वो आ जाते हैं, मुझे पता है मुझे 3:45 बजे उठ के Zoom को ऑन करना है. So because I'm accountability partner है, 4 बजे वो आ जाते हैं. I already pay all my coaches 2 to 3 months in advance. So I know that there's no backing out. So एक बार सुबह उठ गए, उसके बाद सारी चीजें टाइम पे हो जाती हैं. दूसरी thing is I took out non-veg from my life. I took out smoking from my life. I took out drinking from my life. Any dense energy that was making me slow. And also I had to take out a lot of people from the office and everybody who was making me slow. तो वो सारी चीजों को कम किया, तो एनर्जी बहुत ज्यादा है बहुत सब कुछ करने के. And in that same context, Rakshit, I'd like to ask you. So you were always a slim. You never had a problem with weight, but you like dropped another 6 kgs. So how did you do that?
So in my personal experience is that one, I started eating less. I started counting my calories, my macros. I started working with a very good coach. He's very certified and very good. But with that, I also realized working out a lot is not the answer. I track my steps. So I do 10,000, 12,000 steps each day, which makes sure I don't eat a lot the other day. It's about not eating the other day where you cannot kill a bad diet. And that is what,
But when you don't have this, like I had this problem, I was not fitting into clothes, or some people have overweight or underweight. आपको तो ऐसी कोई problem नहीं थी, so what kept you going? Like, what's your motivation? What's her name?
you will still get 6-pack abs to your help. I work to have 6-pack abs. That's so.
Yes, you were saying.
So for starting the journey altogether in the fitness, we face a lot of problems. So how do you keep motivating a person who's just starting the fitness thing altogether?
So for me, I love the concept of a school, जिसमें आप enrollment कराते हो बच्चे की 15 साल के लिए. हमारे parents ने करवा दिया, and then we had no escape. 8-10 subject सीख लिए, English सीख लिया, Math सीख लिया, drama सीख लिया, सब कुछ सीख लिया. So you put yourself in a place where you have multiple coaches for mindset, for business, for whatever, and then you commit for a year, maybe through payment or whatever, and then आप mindset से तो गिरोगे, but there'll be somebody to pick you up all the time. So just make sure that you predict the future, which is I'm going to fall, but I've already paid. Paying means that I've committed, and the other person is also committed to me. So if it's mindset, health, whatever you're focusing on, get the yoga coach or fitness coach, and then pay them for 3 months, 1 year, whatever, and that's it. You're locked in. So there's no way you can come out of that. It's very difficult to say कि मैंने 3 coaches को pay कर दिया है, for example, yoga coach or whatever, and then मैं तीनों में नहीं जा रहे. Your mind will make you feel very guilty, and it will happen. So that's a hack. Pay for everything 1 year in advance. with an exit clause, because if you don't like that other person's way of working, it's different. But pay for 1 year in advance with an exit clause and lock yourself in. Yeah, Nihal.
So when it comes to getting fit, I know like how important it is, especially when it comes to performance and productivity. So one thing that really worked for me is, especially when I'm working with my teams or just with my own personal development journey, I've noticed that when you try to make a promise that I'm going to work out every day for 1 hour for the whole year, that entire just the feeling of working out every single day feels very overwhelming and tough. You know, it feels like you can't commit to it. And then there comes a day when you kind of give up on that and you're hard on yourself. So I think something that I've kind of reframed in my mind is every time when I wake up, I have a tattoo on my hand actually that says Kyudakiba in Japanese, which means just for today. And you just ask yourself, just for today, what do I need to do for myself? So just for today, get one workout in. Just for today, get 15 minutes of a meditation in, right? So just for today, what can you do to put yourself on the best course of action for your growth?
Lovely. I like that. Did you understand that Japanese?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so you know what so I love this is one of my favorite words of 2024 after intention, reframe. We'll talk about that later. But what I do is that I put a reward for myself, right? So if you're having trouble with doing anything, start with the reward. Like for example, for me, table tennis is therapy. So I'll go to the gym first, play table tennis, and then so I'll get up for table tennis and I'll then go to the gym. So the first thing has to be fun. I mean, it's not torture. So whatever you put in your diet or whatever, the first thing can be fun, and you can sort of hack your way around it. But that's a good one. Yeah, Priya.
What I really love about what you've inculcated in this group is that you've made a complete routine of what an ideal business owner and agency founder has to do, not just for his business growth, but for his personal, professional, and spiritual growth. Well, when it comes to get fit, what has worked really well for me is having a balanced workout or balanced health regime, which includes your obviously the fun element, but at the same time cardio, your yoga, your strength training that can give you overall vitality and strength for the day. And I want to know what you think about it. Usually what people do is just pick one and go all out. That's good for the beginning, but for everyday routine, what do you suggest?
See, it depends. Like my daughter is 19 and she wants to become a professional bodybuilder. Her competition is in 2 years. So she has to follow that strict regime, and she cries, like literally cries sometimes, many times, because less food, all of that. So, but that's for a particular outcome. For all of us, we don't have to take out, except Lakshit, we don't have to take out, we don't have that, like I don't want a six pack. I don't need to take off my t-shirt, but I want to look good in a t-shirt. So for that, just do everything like you. I think what you're doing is perfect. Kabhi yoga karo, kabhi ye karo. But if you have a specific outcome, then then your regime has to be stricter. You may not like it. But like for me and what you're doing, रोज वो करो जो आपको अच्छा लगता है. You're doing volleyball. Are you having fun playing 2 घंटे खेल भी दिया, or you had fun also. So I think we should not make it difficult for ourselves, because we are doing all of this so that our agency runs well. वो focus नहीं हो हमारा जाना चाहिए कि यार अब तो मैं 4 घंटे जिम जा रहा हूँ. हेलो, हमने स्टार्ट तो ये किया था कि हेल्थ बेटर हो जाएगी, एजेंसी बेटर हो जाएगी, जिम में इससे तो निकलना है. So the focus that is only to drive the other aspects of the agency. Okay, so that was a good first section. We're going to go to the next one now, which is get mindset. So यहीं से गिर जाते हैं हम लोग. So any questions around that? Yeah, Manmeet.
So I wanted to ask, since you travel so much and there's also time zone and you're traveling different countries, how do you manage your morning mindset routine? Because sometimes you could be in a flight, sometimes you could be somewhere else. So how do you manage that morning meditation while you're all across traveling, that routine?
So firstly, it's got, especially for the meditation that I told you, it comes from Level Supermind, and those people are really, I mean, I'm finding a new brotherhood with a new set of very successful people. So when you work with very successful people, you don't want to be the only person who's not, doing well and not reporting back properly. So I've always put myself, when I spoke about, meeting all these kind of people, I always try to put myself in a group of people who are way ahead of me, and then I don't want to lose when I'm in that company. That, oh, I had a drink last night, or I can't. Like even one day I haven't missed in this whole year, because tomorrow when I spoke to him, or I had that podcast with those guys, I said, I haven't missed even one day. How can I say that And if I do, they'll be like, it's not the same level. So I don't want to feel, I want to feel strong in front of stronger people. And so that's my drive. So that's, that it's always a Sangat. So I'm in my head, I'm accountable that one day somebody is going to ask me and I'm going to be like 0 days off. So for me to be able to say that, I be like, yaar, agar aaj mana kar diya to kal kya bolu? So that way. But it's difficult on a flight. But today flights also have validation happening.
Right. So it's the accountability is the key.
Accountability is the key. Yes.
Recently, I have started working a lot on my mindset, and the challenge which I'm facing is I've seen like there is a pattern like which keeps on repeating again and again, and like I'm not sure like how we know I'm aware about that pattern, like it is in front of me, like for example for me for running an agency. So there are some fears inside us, like if we want to acquire some client and we are getting afraid of approaching that client or outreaching that client. So that is something like mindset which needs to be changed. So how to overcome this thing, like where we are aware like there is a pattern there, but we don't know how to handle it or how to overcome.
Right. So I'm sure all of you people resonate. We all resonate with this. So the thing is, how badly do you want to change this?
Very bad.
Very badly, right? So what happens during Diwali? What do we all do? Ghar paint karate, नए कपड़े पहनते, right? We just change everything. It's so get your office painted, different colors. Get rid of some people who you feel don't fit. Get some new people in. Get new clothes. Like feel new. Why do we go to women go to I go to the parlor more than most women I know. Like almost every second day. Because I want to feel good every day. Because every day are difficult conversations happening, something or the other is happening. Even if it's 20 minutes to get my beard trimmed or whatever, I try to go every day. Not because I'm in front of the camera, I need to look a certain way. Because when I go to the parlor, I come back, I feel new. So, हमारा ऑफिस हम जाते हैं, वही दीवार, वही सब कुछ, वही एटमॉस्फेयर, उसमें बैठते हैं और बोलते हैं मुझे इससे फिर लड़ना है, नहीं हो पाता. सो मैं तो कहता हूँ ऑफिस बदल लो, रेडिकल मूव, चेंज योर ऑफिस, ऊपर वाले फ्लोर पे चले जाओ, नीचे पे चले जाओ, साथ वाली बिल्डिंग में चले जाओ, वहाँ उन्हीं टीम मेंबर्स को लेके आओ जो आपको चाहिए, बाकियों को पीछे छोड़ दो. Like this is the best way to tell them thank you very much. Get the walls painted, new furniture, don't take your old clothes back. They have this smell of old failures that we've had. It's energy. छोड़ दो उन सब चीज़ों को. दिवाली में सब लोग करते हैं, कोई नई बात नहीं बता रहा हूँ. Go to a new place. एंड आपका माइंडसेट उसी हिसाब, क्योंकि आपके माइंडसेट में अगर ये बात आ रही है, दैट मींस आपका माइंडसेट बदल रहा है, बट आपके आसपास का सराउंडिंग उसको बदलने नहीं दे रहा. सो चेंज योर सराउंडिंग. कैसे होता है जब हम रिट्रीट्स पे जाते हैं, हम वहाँ कहते हैं अब तो देख मैं कुछ भी कर दूंगा, बिकॉज वो सराउंडिंग से बाहर ले गए हैं, फिर वापस सेम सराउंडिंग में आके. सो देयर सो मेनी पीपल हु गो फॉर 4-5 रिट्रीट्स अ ईयर एंड दे कम बैक, दे आर द सेम पर्सन, दे लाइक आई हैव गॉट अ गोल्ड बैज फ्रॉम दिस पर्सन, मैंने उसकी 10 रिट्रीट्स करी है, बट वापस तो वहीं आ रहे हो ना आप, उसी घर में, उसी उसमें. तो वो सब बदलने में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होनी चाहिए. आई थिंक एनवायरनमेंट बदल लेना चाहिए. आई एम नॉट अगेंस्ट योर रिट्रीट बिजनेस, दैट्स गोइंग टू डू वेल. हाँ जी.
So Avi, during day-to-day work, sometimes it happens like, leads बहुत अच्छे आ रही हैं, right? And then there is, in funnel there are steps, right? So at one step it is something very good, and the another step कुछ workout नहीं हुआ, and immediately negative mindset आ जाता है कि नहीं होना है, बोला था this is not gonna happen, but still you are putting in effort. वो negative self talk immediately आ जाता है, and it happens maybe 50 times a day. So what are the hacks to deal with this self negative talk?
Perfect. So the thing is, I think Aditya and I were having this conversation, and I think he mentioned that yesterday as well. So if there's a place where I'm not very strong yet, I'll put somebody else who's strong, right? So I don't need to know on an everyday basis that my leads are not working. I have a manager. You all have managers or teams. Say, this is how we need to make it work. Every bad news doesn't need to come to you. The GM of this hotel doesn't know every complaint. He does a morning meeting, और जो major complaints है उसके बाद पहुंचती है. You don't need to know every bad thing about your business, because we're torturing an untrained mind कि सारी bad news मेरे पास लेके आओ. वो bad news दोपहर तक ठीक हो जाती है, पहली बात. 2 दिन में ठीक हो जाती है, हफ्ते में ठीक हो जाती है. And if the bad news is not getting sorted, then it will come to you in a weekly meeting or a daily meeting or in every 2 days, and then you can figure out a way of doing it. You don't have to get every piece of news coming to you. Somebody else should be the owner of the steps, and you can be the owner of the outcome. Okay, now what are the changes that I need to make? Because every piece of bad news, like for me, it's a morning meeting which is sacrosanct. Morning meeting में सब कुछ पता होना चाहिए मुझे कि कल क्या हुआ. MMD, DER, that's it. उसके बीच में तो टीम कर रही है काम. Let them figure it out. Why do we hire sales people? Why do we hire operations people? Because अगर founder sales और operations में जब जाता है और जब rejection, I'm calling appointment setters, जब rejection आती है, एक sales वाला आपको 60 में से 8 भी लीड ला के क्लोज करवा सकता है. हम लोग 60 में से अगर हमारे को 8 करानी होगी ना, हम हार जाएंगे. बिकॉज हमारे पीछे इतने ड्रीम्स है, वो टूटते हुए दिखेंगे हमारे को. उसको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा, उसको सैलरी मिल रही है, वो बोलेगा नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट. सो हायर दैट पर्सन हु इज नॉट इमोशनली इन्वॉल्वड इन एवरी नो. सेम फॉर ऑपरेशंस. हायर द पर्सन हु इज नॉट इमोशनली इन्वॉल्वड इन एवरी ये नहीं चल रहा, ये नहीं चल रहा, वो नहीं चल रहा.
Great. Thank you.
या आरुष,
आप बात कर रहे थे एनर्जी से, तो मेरे को ना एनर्जी से रिलेटेड एक सवाल है. मैं तो एक अवेयरनेस है जो कि मतलब पीपल एग्जिबिट एनर्जीज, एंड मेरे को एक कंफ्यूजन भी है कि देर आर समटाइम्स पीपल हु आर कॉम्पिटेंट बट थिंग्स डोंट वर्क आउट, राइट, एंड देन देयर आर पीपल हु आर नॉट सो कॉम्पिटेंट बट सरप्राइजिंगली थिंग्स आर वर्किंग. और आप एज एन एंटरप्रेन्योर बस कंफ्यूज रहते हो कि ये कैसे हो रहा है, अब इस केस में क्या करो, राइट. और आई एम नॉट एबल टू मेक माई माइंड अराउंड दिस कि फर्स्ट हाउ टू आइडेंटिफाई द एनर्जीज ऑफ द पीपल कि व्हाट इज वर्किंग फॉर मी एंड शुड इट बी एक्सेप्टेबल, क्योंकि एज ए एजेंसी ओनर हमारे लिए कॉन्फिडेंस डिलीवरी इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. सो हाउ टू हैंडल दिस?
so that's a very good question. There are two ways that I've realized this, and after going through lots of heart attacks. Number one, पहले हमको पहले दिन से पता लग जाता है, हम डर जाते हैं और शॉर्टकट लेते हैं, चल इसको हायर कर लेते हैं. पहली बात भी नो, डे वन. नंबर टू, आसपास की जो टीम है, दे स्टार्ट रिफ्लेक्टिंग इफ अ बैड पर्सन इज कमिंग टू द कंपनी, इवन इफ ही इज अ परफॉर्मर. एंड मोस्टली ये सेल्स में होता है कि जो आदमी कर लेता है लेकिन वो बाकियों को खराब कर देता है. So what I do is that I keep my team separate. A lot of people don't meet the other teams. So I can handle that guy because he's performing sales, but he doesn't need to come to the office. So there are about 4-5 departments. In the next 6 days, till Wednesday, we are having meetings here with different teams. Some of them are not available yesterday. Some of them are not here tomorrow. Because I know who are not going to mix with each other, but they're good for the business. So I'm not getting rid of them because I get along very, I can manage them. But teams के साथ खराब होता है तो वो ऑफिस नहीं आते, अपना रिमोटली काम करते हैं हाइब्रिड मॉडल्स पे. So if somebody is good but he doesn't know how to get along with people, I'm running a business, I tell him to work from home or wherever he wants with the same salary. Otherwise हम work from home का 40% कम देते हैं, and that it works out very well. He doesn't need to sort of report to other people, or he report to my senior manager who doesn't get involved in politics. उसी ऑफिस में अगर आपका वही सवाल है कि उसी ऑफिस में मैं कैसे करूं, देन तो वो खराब कर देगा पूरा सिस्टम.
हम पहचानते कैसे वो एनर्जीज के ये पर्सन की एनर्जी हमारी कंपनी की एजेंसी के लिए अच्छी नहीं है, एंड वी शुड गेट रिड ऑफ दिस. अगेन वी शुड गिव टाइम कि ये पर्सन को थोड़ा टाइम देना चाहिए. इट इज़ टू इम्पल्सिव ना कि नहीं ये नहीं वर्कआउट कर निकाल दो, राइट. या शुड वी गिव टाइम, या वी फाइंड अ वे कि हाउ टू आइडेंटिफाई द एनर्जी कि ये चलेगा नहीं चलेगा.
See, first part is like Gary Vee says, hire fast, fire faster. Like when you know what to fire, then don't procrastinate. Just rip the bandit. Second thing is that do a survey. Every single company does a survey with their teams, and they say rate their manager, and or your senior or any colleague, and it can be an anonymous survey. They say, we were doing with his company that people will come into one room and they'll just sign. तो कोई recording नहीं, कुछ नहीं, कोई email trail नहीं. कुछ लोगों को लगता है email पे आएगा तो document हो जाएगा. Just come into the room, there's nobody. ऊपर नीचे आपका नाम भी नहीं लिखा, खाली form है. But with Aditya, we're doing it. All the people are coming in and they're writing down what they like or don't like. And that's it. There's no document किसकी writing है क्या है. So do that and let the voice of the masses direct you. It cannot be your final answer because there can be politics also in that. But voice, and then you discuss it with the person there. This is what people are saying about you. You have to improve your thing. Some people improve. मेरे हिसाब से एक बार में आदमी improve हो जाता है. 3-3, 4-4 warning देने का हम जैसी छोटी कंपनीज के पास टाइम नहीं है. हमारा रेवेन्यू इज इन करोड्स, वी नॉट इन हंड्रेड्स ऑफ करोड्स. और करोड्स में 15-20-20% क्लाइंट्स आर गिविंग अस 80% ऑफ द रेवेन्यू. उस 20% क्लाइंट्स आर वेरी क्रूशियल फॉर अस. हम वो गिर जाएंगे. सो इफ अ पर्सन इज देयर, टेक हिम ऑन द साइड, और साइड लाइन में उसको रखा, एंड सेकंड में वो आउट. Out means out of the system. He doesn't need, if he's performing, I will not. I made the mistake many years ago of getting rid of a performer, and I regret it. Performer different environment में काम कर सकता है यार. हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. No, like my grandfather always told me that you see it from a perspective of an emotional and a non-emotional person. An emotional person like me would say मुझे नहीं चाहिए अपना ऑफिस में कोई. And non-emotional person वैसे पैसे तो आ रहे हैं ना. So my grandfather always used to say कि इन दोनों के बीच का एक बैलेंस ढूंढो. Like, so if you have, if both of you are emotional, non-emotional, इन दोनों मिल के बात करो, and then take a mid path. But किसी को दूसरे scenario, if he's performing in a different setup, उसको अलग रख दो, घर भेज दो उसको. Yeah.
So as you all know, like mindset is key, and we know that whatever we can perceive and believe in the mind, whatever we can visualize, we can actually achieve that. So I am a believer in manifestation and faith as well. So that's why I asked this question, that when you are not at a point where you've hit your target, let's say 10 to 20 lakh rupees and marquee revenue, it's just like this is starting point in your journey. And you have kind of like not that kind of a relationship with your business, with your agency.
Yeah.
You have a healthy relationship with your work life, wherein your mindset is still like, I'm not excited to start the day, start the week and the month. So your work is not maybe content and happy. And as a product of that, you can't innovate, you can't new ideas, and you can't really put intention and energy into your business. Like you already spoke about it, sheets spoke about patterns. So we all have certain patterns which we get from our personal lives, trauma, it's like that everything.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about your subconscious and habits, I want to ask you, how do you really break patterns that have built over 7, 8, 10 years of time? And how do you transform those patterns? Because really it just takes 3 to 6 months to change things around and fit in that good business, like you say, like those 3 to 6 months, just give to yourself.
Right.
So what's your advice on both good, becoming, and new you since the last 90 days of the year? What you suggest would be a good start?
See, the thing is, one of my favorite words again is perspective, right? अब दूसरी तरीके से उसी सिचुएशन को देखो. हाँ, नजर को बदलो, नज़ारे बदल जाते हैं. नजरिया बदलो, दुनिया बदल जाती है. दृष्टि को बदलो, सृष्टि बदल जाती है. We've heard all of these things. The way of looking at things changes things. So sometimes a coach or a mentor or a good friend will help you see things. या तो उसको ऐसे क्यों नहीं देखता कि तेरी रीड्स तो आ रही है ना अभी तक, वो क्लोज नहीं हुआ बिकॉज ये नहीं हो रहा. ओ हाँ, बात तो ठीक है. So that's one way of doing it. What works for me, and you guys must listen to this carefully, it's beautiful. What works for me is, I was like, हम सब स्टिकर्स लेके घूम रहे हैं. बचपन में how many people were, I'm still fond of stickers, like I'm a crazy sticker guy, right? So a lot of people used to have, हम सब के पॉकेट्स में स्टिकर्स हैं, और आप वो स्टिकर लगाते हो कि मैं फेल, बड़ी सी जल्दी होती है, हम जल्दी से लगा देते हैं मैं फेल हो गया. You just want to put that sticker. So स्टिकर को डिले करने का जो मैंने सिस्टम निकाला है, it's like, यार हेलो, I'm not an employee, so मैं तो फाउंडर हूँ ना, तो मैं वो 30 डेज की डेडलाइन को 1 साल की क्यों नहीं बना सकता? मान लो मेरा 20 लाख का टारगेट है, मतलब 2 करोड़ 40 आ गए ना, तो किसने बोला है कि मैं अगले ओवर में छक्का नहीं मार सकता? किसने बोला यही मेरे को इसी हर रन रेट ऐसी होना है? अच्छा मैच तो वही होता है ना जो लास्ट के कुछ ओवर में वो करते हैं. व्हाट्स द प्रॉब्लम? कर लूंगा मैं, इस महीने नहीं हुआ अगले में कर लूंगा. सो दैट इज द फाउंडर्स माइंडसेट. गिव दैट, इफ यू स्ट्रेच द टाइम, मेरे को तो 1 साल है ना, मेरा 1 साल का टारगेट है यार, आपने बोला मुझे 3 साल में सक्सेसफुल होना है, देन व्हाट्स द प्रॉब्लम? टुडे डिडंट हैपन, द रन रेट इज नॉट एडिंग अप. आई एम वाचिंग इट. रन रेट स्कोर पे सारी दुनिया देख रही है कैसे चल रहा है, बट सबको ये भी पता है ये कर लेगा, इसने पहले भी किया है. So you have people around you, so stretch that. Then when it comes to breaking the pattern का तो एक ही तरीका मुझे आता है. Get up and put yourself in a company of people who have the patterns that you want. वो pattern आपका बन जाएगा. Start hanging out with chain smokers tomorrow. I promise you'll become a chain smoker. You want to break a certain pattern, which is of thinking a certain way. Figure out anybody in this group, 3-4 people who don't have that pattern, and call them every day. uproot yourself and put yourself in a place where people, जो आपको चाहिए वो वहाँ चले जाओ. You want to become a lawyer and think like a lawyer, go to law school. You want to think like a doctor and become a doctor, go to medical school. That's it. So figure out, इसके बीच में there are sub schools of different mindsets people have here in this or other. Put yourself in that. कोई friend होगा, कोई cousin होगा, whatever.
Yeah, so the thing is, despite knowing all of this and despite hanging out in a really good community, there are some, things or belief systems that we have formed, वो break करना उसको बहुत ज़्यादा difficult हो जाता है. Deeper than like, let's say I know that I can build a 40 lakh rupee business per annum in the next 6 months. I know that deep within, but my subconscious mind does not believe that, and that does not allow me to take the action that I need to take, because we all take action on the basis of what we believe we can achieve, right? So just another small tweak of yours. How do we change that one belief deep within our subconscious mind?
Yeah, it's a big slab of ice, and you have I'm sure many of you people have gone for retreats and done this exercise. इतना बड़ा एक slab होता है, ice का लेते हैं, and उस पर लिखा होता है आपका negative self belief spray paint से. This is what I did in that men's club. Big slab of ice, उसमें अपना सबसे बड़ा negative self belief, और उसके then they gave us a big hammer. And कितनी बार में टूट जाना चाहिए वो? 50 बार लगा उसको तोड़ने में. वो इतना बड़ा जैक हैमर है, वो तो एक ही बार में टूट जाना चाहिए था, पर वो टूटा ही नहीं. Everybody got it, and उस पे लिखा हमने negative self belief spray paint से, और वो 50 बार. You're chipping acceptance, acknowledgement. You're acknowledging in front of everybody. You're accepting it. Second is change. You keep chipping away at it. Yeah.
So, it's like talking about the mindset. Other Kuka mindset we're trying to improve. And again, with only fast as the effort from the people that we love might not believe in you, and like especially at the time when you are going through that transition and you're trying really hard to go through that process of the people who you love and the people you live with, your friends, your family, or whatever. There comes a point that they say, yeah, can you come back? So, at what place you love your family, you love your friends, you have a deep connection with these people, and because you don't care for a very long time. At the same time, it's also about you, it's also about me. Yeah, me, I have to change because I'm stuff coming into it. In that case, if one feels scared, okay, let me go to different surroundings. Yeah. Maybe move to Chandigarh or there, I've gone during years. Then there's a slight guilt that, my parents are getting old, and, my friends would say, she tried to me, I do. But how do you be with that divide?
So जिम में दो चीजें होती है. एक आपका अकाउंटेबिलिटी पार्टनर होता है सपोर्ट के लिए, your spotter, और दूसरे numbers होते हैं, right?
So then your parents are being dumbbells right now,
Which means I'm not saying they're being dumb and Paris. I'm saying they're just giving you more resistance.
so अगर आपने घर पे रहा है तो देख कोई रजिस्टर से हेल्प करेगा आपको,
जिम में कोई सपोर्ट करके तो करे, दोनों आपकी बॉडी बना. So I think so. That's the resistance you get it. That's the resistance की तो मैं ऐसे बढ़ोगी, तभी तो आप यहाँ हो, तभी आप किसी और भी कम्युनिटी में थे, तभी वेबिनार अटेंड कर रहे हो, तभी चेंजेस कर रहे हो. But there is this thing आप करके दिखाना है. So acknowledge them, thank them, and keep that resistance on.
so it's even better that.
Of course, it's just a reframe. Well, that's a number. You can't say can anybody कम वेट उठा ही ज़्यादा बॉडी अच्छे बना सकता नहीं. प्रोग्रेसिव ओवरडोज somebody will opt for it. Right. So your parents are being a progressive overdose. That's right. Well, that's possible. So it's just a reframe. Okay. So we go to the next part, which is get known. Okay. So get known, and I'll start. So, Pankaj, how has get known changed you in the changed your company, MediaGuard, in the last 100 days?
Get known में अभी मैंने एक एग्जीबिशन किया था. That was Asia's biggest exhibition for education institution. वहाँ पे कम से कम 30 से 25 लोग आए जो इंडिया लेवल पे अलग अलग लोकेशन से आ रहे थे. और मैंने बोला हमने आपका वीडियो देखा है. एक बंदा तो अपने फ़ोन पे बात कर रहा था, उसने अपनी वाइफ को बोला आई विल कॉल यू लेटर, और काट दिया और एकदम मेरे को पकड़ लिया. और बोले सर मैंने आपका वीडियो देखा था, आपका फॉर्म इतनी बार भरा लेकिन वो हर बार आता है इट्स नॉट फिट फॉर मीडिया. गेट नोन डेफिनेटली इट्स हेल्पिंग मी, एंड वो मैंने तो दोनों चीज़ें कर रखी है. एड्स पे तो काम चल ही रहा है, उसके अलावा गेट नोन वीडियोस भी हैं, उनको भी हम फुल प्रमोट कर रहे हैं. तो इट्स हेल्पिंग अ लॉट.
So tell me that, Manmeet, you tell me that for Get Known, how much time do you think can be shaved off from your client first getting to know that WebEasy exists to handing over the check?
Okay, can you reframe?
Sales cycle.
Right.
किसी ने पहली बार देखा आपकी कंपनी और आपके बारे में सुना है, and multiple calls happening and all of that. And but when they see videos like, you know, audio techno videos, how much time is reduced because they already know your value system and what you do?
I think it can be reduced almost that you can make the sale in the first call, is because the idea is that when they see your videos, when they see your value, they should be sold before they come to the call. I don't have to make the effort to make the sale. When they come on the call, they should be talking about, like Padmaji mentioned yesterday, that how can you help me?
Yeah.
So they are sold already. So the call that might go up to 4 calls, 5 calls to make that closure, that can happen in a 30-minute call, because they are coming with the mindset, oh, I know her, I know she gives value and I've seen her video. So they come on the call saying, अच्छा समझते हैं कि हमें कैसे help होगा, because they trust me looking at my videos.
Yeah.
So the sale happens in one call.
Perfect. So for everybody, the sale does happen on the first call, right? The exchange of intent happens on the first call. But उससे पहले वो आपकी videos कब से देख रहा है? You've told them so many concepts. Just because you haven't met the person, this has been happening for 15 years. It's magic. It's called ads. They reach out to your right audience. The pain point is solved by you. They receive the solution. And when they're free and ready to make the buying decision, they come and call you. So Get Known works. It's always worked. And today you can do it from the comfort of your own home. You don't need to go for conferences. So according to me, how I look at it is, for everything I go back to my biggest thing is my daughters. So I have to send 2 daughters to school. I don't want to touch my savings. I don't want to touch my cash flow. I want to have separate this thing for them. I don't know which school they'll go to. I was also saying sometimes they say, we'll drop out of school. I'm like, oh, that's $1 million in savings right there. It is, right? But if both of them say that we want to go to Harvard, then it's 8 crore rupees for me. So that 8 crore rupees should not come from any wealth. It should come from what I'm going to do now. So then I reverse engineer and I ask myself, if every call of mine is good, if every high ticket client of mine is going to take 4 months to close, which is 3 to 4 months, which is average in a B2B hotel space, then this is going to take a long time for me to create 8 crores profit, right? Which means 24 crores, 30% for tax, right? So it's going to take a long time. How should I make sure that it happens on the first call when my team goes, and second call they say, sir, वो आपसे बात करना चाहते हैं. So that drives my Get Known videos, because this time for them to go to college is about 2 to 3 years for my elder one and about 4 or 5 years for the younger one. I don't want a situation where I have to dip into my savings. So you just reverse engineer anything in your life. That what is it that I can... So this is one thing that I am looking forward to. You might say I want a car or a house or make my own office or whatever. And you can say that is going to come from this particular segment, and I want this faster. You can condense timelines. Like I told Devansh, you can expand timelines. Or 1 month is causing me stress if I don't do it. Expand it to 24 months. So you can condense timelines also. I want 24 lakhs in 1 month. What should I do? This month I'm feeling strong. So more Get Known videos, shorter sales cycle. That's how it works. Yes, Coach DJ.
When you are in a business, then you have to make the Get Known videos for your business and your client as well. Then what is the strategy to make it different? Because when you have a short team or a small team, the team gets confused. What is the process of Get Known video for your business, and what is the Get Known process for your client? How we can keep it simple and streamlined that it can be impactful for both of them.
Right. So I always suggest make that Internet Moguls content multiplier system, document it for your own micro niche. And then every team member who comes, they know that this is how it's done for you and this is how you've done for your clients, because most of us hopefully are working in one micro niche. So once you create that system and document it on an LMS, then any team member who comes, they know that they have to watch the video 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. And that's how they have to create. So the pain behind the pain for us, 12 pain points, 12 pain behind the pain. After that, launch 12 ads, 4 of them will work. Same with your client. Your client's 12 pain points, 12 pain behind the pain, 4 ads for the clients, and that's how it will work.
So would the video have to be broadcasted in the same channel, or our video should be through our social media and their video should be on their? Yes, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
So when you start a company, right? So in the get-know, we are focusing on the founder part, let's say, is the starting point. How can we expand it, not just the founder and the other team members also? And then how should we structure it in such a way that everybody is benefited and not just one person, so that we can build the company?
So according to me, the right answer would be the founder and the founder's different aspects. Sports, father of 2 girls, 6 dogs, different aspects, not only just work. And the client success stories, not the team. The client is not bothered about the team. He's bothered about who are the other clients who are like me, who you have helped, and what was their before and after story. So as soon as you get a victory, do a before and after story interview with the client.
Okay. But then, like, for example, like you can be put with one thing only, right? The founder can be with one thing, right? So we have a separate department working together, which is with another theory. So should we not ask them to do a series of content or something like that, if we publish that, or we should do a Q&A, should them asking us the question on the answering something like that?
Right.
That should be really all.
You can do an internal roundtable as well with your team, and so you can showcase how internally you people do your work. But I think that's still a few months away, or maybe a year away, and by the time you get enough business that you want. So I haven't seen anybody going to that level. See, because anything you do is for an outcome. The outcome is to get business. Founder story gets enough business. You don't need it. रितेश की टीम में कौन 3 लोग हैं अग्रवाल के? Yeah, they are.
We live in a very crowded marketplace right now, and there are a lot of founders, a lot of different companies out there. So what is that one key element to really bring in authority in your get known? Like, what is that one key thing to become an authority figure in your niche?
So, contrary to popular belief, people think authority will come from my beautiful car, my house, my 6-pack abs or whatever. But authority comes from vulnerability. You tell him your lowest point in your life. And that's because authority, all these words are to find connection with another human being. That he sees me the way I want him to see me. Now, I can build a fake authority, but I think it's very short-lived. So to build authentic authority, go back to your deepest moment when you cried or when your business would know whatever. And then maybe one of those moments was where the germination of that business happened. Talk about that. That connects with people. The backstory when the founder was finding struggle. Because see, अगर आपको हिंदी movie भी देखते हो, the euphoria and the family meeting together, or the boy and girl meeting, or he finds a pot of gold, is only the last 5 minutes. The entire thing is the adventure. And so people are only hooked on to the adventure. But when we make our own stories on our videos, unfortunately, we want to only show the adventure, the finding the gold pot. And we think that's what people want. No, people don't want that. People are like, where's the story? So find your deepest moments. And there's a very good exercise. A lot of researchers do. If somebody writes a book, and hopefully all of you people write a book one day on yourself, your memoir, your autobiography, what perfectly happens is that you hire a researcher, and the researcher goes and meets your friends, family, आपके पुराने friend बचपन से, और उनसे आपके moments पूछते हैं, जैसे आपने गेपी से बोला, उसने बोला, मुझे ये सब नहीं पता था अपने बारे में. And then those moments come out, and they're like, one of those moments, I like those moments, and then talk about those moments in your videos. So be authentic, be vulnerable, be ready to, like, oh shit, what are people going to say? And I think that's the best way to do.
I think that's beautiful. Like, I think vulnerability brings people together. Yesterday you said it's like the string between two hearts.
Yeah.
But along with that, so I feel like a lot of people have this fear of being extremely vulnerable, especially online in a platform where it might not just be your clients, but lots of people watching. And now that we're in a digital world where anybody can see you, so how do you kind of overcome that fear of showing your true self online or even in a boardroom or anything like that? Because it takes a lot of courage.
Right. So online, I would say shut off the comments till you're ready to get to face it. A lot of people do it. A lot of film stars shut off for 2 months and then they're back when they're feeling strong enough. But and in a boardroom setting or whatever, I would always say that today I'm going to share this and I'm going to see who are the 3 people who I get wrong with, who I feel comfortable with, and I'll say I'm going to say this, Bhargavi, and keep you have my back, okay? When I say it, and you just clap and then give me that support, so everybody else starts clapping as well, because that's what people need, a tribe that believes in you, and then everybody starts believing in you. So when I want support from somebody, I'll make a small party of people who are going to support me in that meeting. हमारी teams भी यही करती है, politics में भी यही होता है, sports team में भी यही होता है. That's what a board meeting is about. You always go for supports. I've been on many board meetings, and everybody, कोई family member, कोई friend, ये वो आपस में सब एक दूसरे से करके आते हैं. You got to support me. You have some few people who have your back, and then the bungee jumping has to be yours. You're still going to feel that, yeah, I'm going to go, and और जब तक वो नहीं करोगे, you'll never be happy also, and you'll never see that next level. So some people die with that with that lack of courage in themselves. But I don't think anybody on this table is going to do that. Haji.
Get known. It's your story, your vulnerability message, and also the value that you are giving to your target audience. What should be the balance of the both in your total get known videos? How much should be the...
So according to me, like when we start, we say one get known video, 1 90-second reel every week, and which is only a view only. So about 52 videos in a year. Out of that, half. People want to see the episode. They'll see your story. Then she says, oh, with this story, somebody got success. Your story, client story. Your story, client story. He got success, I got success. This guy was scared, I helped him with this. I was scared, this is what helped me. Aapki story, aapke client ki story. One reel for yours, one for the other person. If 52 weeks mein nahi lagte, takes a few weeks and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, my ideal customer avatar is coming to me and all of that. It starts working like that. But if you stop it, even, when I think most of us watch Kapil Sharma on this table, उस टाइम भी बीच में बंद कर दिया. There was a vacuum on colors at 9 o'clock on Wednesday. There was a research done on it. People are like, what happened? 9 o'clock Wednesday doesn't seem the same. Now I think he's come back with Netflix on the weekend. So Zakir Khan took that slot. And although he's my favorite, but that slot is not, it's not the same. So there has the audiences, and Kapil Sharma being the number one entertainer in the country, he says, हर शो में 10 बार बोलता है, 9 बजे शाम को कलर्स पे देखना मत भूलिएगा, 9 बजे शाम को कलर्स पे देखना मत भूलिएगा. There is a continuity that an audience expects. When we stop because of our own fears and everything, I believe we are being unfair to somebody who started watching us. So it is that episode that you got your own TV show. You don't today have to go to colors and pay them crores to say, help me get an ad. जैसे MDH मसाले वाले करते थे, या मेरा खुद का शो स्पॉन्सर कर दो, करोड़ों मेरे पास नहीं है. आज मैं हजारों रुपए लेके अपना शो खुद स्पॉन्सर करूँगा, हफ्ते में एक दिन अपना गेट नोन वीडियो. बट जब मैं उसको बीच में बंद कर देता हूँ, तो ऑडियंस अपने माइंड में यही देखती है कि यार इनका शो कभी आता है, कभी बंद हो जाता है. इट्स नॉट अ रेगुलर शो. But there are other people like Gary Vee or anybody who you guys follow, जिसका एक regular show आता है हफ्ते में एक दिन या रोज or whatever. So don't be dishonest to your audience. Promise them that I'm going to come once a week, and then come once a week with your video. Half. Yes, Coach DJ. The mic is here.
Sir, can you prescribe a recipe for this?
For what?
Get known video.
देखिए रेसिपी तो है जैसे
जैसे पद्मा जी told की story, vulnerability and the value. So how we can, and how many times, and what is the recipe?
So 52 videos in a year, 24 for your vulnerability stories and 24 for your clients before and after.
Okay, 24 by 2. And what about the values?
Value, तो vulnerability पे आते हैं. Yeah, because my values are being challenged. You know, that's how I feel feeling vulnerable, and that's how the decision comes. So the vulnerability and the value videos are one. Everything around me is one, and around me and my clients is second.
Okay, this will start with the one video per week, right?
One video per week, according to me, 1,000 rupees per week to focus on that same audience. And then when the same audience you retarget with your ads, so that's when they'll stop you and say, you know, wives को बोलेंगे बाद में बात करते हैं क्योंकि मेरे को मिल गया आदमी जिससे मेरे को, you know, who's going to be a value to me.
I think both may be mentioned there. They are like the Qs are written Reddit के answers per sector, FAQs of clients, your story, so prompts are also very
They are the forms, right?
Yeah. So in terms of get known, so Nishu, what did you experience after you did your get known? Because yesterday you were showing lots of get known videos.
So majorly my experience with the get known videos, I started working on first customer avatar, understanding like who is my customer, ideal customer.
Right.
I have created about 67 avatars because that is what I felt like I want to nudge into each and every pain point of the doctors, hospitals and intervals where we are working with. Even for the clinics, I have breakdown like what are the pain points of dermatologists, IVF clinics, dentists. So that gave me a lot of clarity. Then I have done shooting. I started like with, by shortlisting book lines, different lines. I started working on that. Then I created different scripts and launched my all the ads. And out of that, which worked very well, I started like, putting more money into that. And then I retargeted the same audience on my Google ads. And that is how my network is now increasing. Even I started like LinkedIn outreach by showing them the video first. And then now I'm sending them message. Then they are in call, okay, you have sent me the video, let's connect.
So tell me, when you said, I saw which ones are working and then I spend more money on them. How much time did you take to see which ones are working?
So majorly like for a month, I put money on each and every video which I have designed, like about 27 to 29 videos I shot, and I put money on all the videos, like 250 rupees per day budget I have put. And then I have realized, okay, this video people are, they are watching and it is my ideal customer and this is what I want. And then I started like stopping the ads which were not performing and putting the same budget. And now my campaign, I'm putting 2,000 rupees per day in each and every ad. Like nowadays, like 9 ads are running. So that is giving us a good number of leads.
And do you have a dashboard to see all of this, or somebody tells you?
So we have a CRM, like we are running on Meta. Meta is linked with Papply CRM. So there like I can see like how much spend is happening, how many leads are coming, and also my salesperson is having that access. I can see like how many appointments we are booking.
So at the end of this episode, I want to link some systems, PDFs, formats for all the other people, agency founders all over the country. So can you send us that screenshot so we can...
I can also create like one Excel sheet so that everyone can access and they can...
That would be awesome. So it is help a lot of people. So anybody, audience who's watching this, there will be a cheat sheet PDF that you can download on how you can track multiple ads and see which one to put more money in. Okay. My last question on Get Known before I go to the next level is, KP, I saw your Get Known videos, very nice fancy jacket, very high definition camera at the back, you have this nice studio and everything. So what was the context behind it? Or because they look like it looks very authoritative. Like this guy's a big producer from somewhere. So how did you create that?
So truth be told, I was actually juggling between different niches. Although I've been into music for 16 years, but there was consultancy which was going on. There was like a music academy, and there was this music production services. So I was running a bit short of the cash flow, so I decided, let's give it on. So I wanted to establish my authority. Back in the days, I hired a big studio, the best studio that I could. I hired the best cinematographers. I hired the best spot boys, whatever I could hire in that budget. I had those people and we rented the studio for like 4 hours, which was around 10,000 rupees or something. And I asked all of my friends, Ki Raman, yeah, questions which is what he's like my childhood friend. I asked him, bro, whatever you know about music, just keep on asking me questions. And this is because of you told us to have that interview format of the AOS, yeah. And it has worked wonders. When I boosted those reels, he gave me a very, very nice salary out of that. And that was inspiration here. You know, that was it. This is something that can really work out with. So that was watching the videos. We really spent all that we had, and we just kept on making those videos. And those $4-5, we actually recorded about 25 to 30 videos. Nice. Two of those videos went viral. Like, it went really with good quality shows, right? From Jacking to Lazy. There was so I just went and I bought a couple of jackets the year before. No, it takes a funny when they busy. I was like, "What should be on my jacket?" And one was like white Tommy and figure me white and red one. And mouse it, yeah, keep me here. Then we really checking back. All of the balls, you know that way. People are like, "Go to the guy, you bring me better for that." And what I'm doing here, you do run it. And so we saw again wrong videos.
No, so spending money on yourself, investing in yourself, these kind of videos and that's helping you. So I believe because whatever business you do, you're in it for the long game, right? So, घर पे एक छोटा सा studio setup बना के रखो, keep your jackets, get your custom jackets done. I mean, India में तो सब कुछ सस्ता मिल जाता है. Get your custom jackets done. You should be different from everybody else. जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. We all know it, And the thing is to go to a studio every time and everything is an effort sometimes. So, I mean, the long-term or the mid-term goal for everybody should be, at least one corner in your office can become a studio, nice lights and everything. There's a hanger like I have there with the clothes. You just, so that there is no resistance. Office gaye, ya light on kar, wo wali jacket de de, ek video bana.
And this is one last thing that I would like to add. The results about those getting known videos because we have been doing different formats. When I went to All About Music, where I was invited officially by the line, people actually recognize me over there. And so, Pari will take care of it. Pari, I know you. And Kurbo's here from Canada, and I asked him to make videos. And we just brought about those guys. When you have questions, questions are this is what a lot of people actually need. Nice. Because that's the target, but not all of people can actually come to Mumbai and then this event. So I asked those guys to come over there, and we actually had a nice conversation. We had 30-40 deals that came out of those conversations. Nice. So they knew me from ads. I had an authority from them, and they asked me questions. We got a lot of good from that.
Yes. Things keep happening, ek ke baad ek. Because there's a secret that in 2024 also people are surprised by. Like he said, I went there and people are like, actually know me. I promise you, 2010 also people used to say this to me. But there is something called Facebook, Instagram, and Google Ads. When you put a video on that and you press enter, strangers who are not in the same city can view and know about you. When we know this, then we should know that this works. It should never stop. It's the cheapest way to become a celebrity in your own niche.
I wanted to mention about KP. I think he missed one of his Get Known videos, got to Diljit Dosanjh, and he liked the video. You didn't mention that.
Yeah. So Diljit saw the video, he liked it. And the whole team, Sonanidhi and team Diljit Dosanjh, Global, all those pages, I mean, they actually shared that video that I made on Diljit Dosanjh. So that
thoda je tusi effort kita and Diljit Paji tak pahunch gaye. Right? So we're going to put a snapshot of this. So yeah, on this video as well. Okay, we're going to go to get leads now. Now the thing is, the biggest problem that everybody says in the agency world is that I can get leads for my clients, but my own leads, oh my God, that can only happen if I go to a conference and I meet people or word of mouth reference. My ads don't work for agencies. That is, even now a lot of agency founders are like, it's not for me. For me, it's like a gym trainer saying that, teri main body bana sakta hu, but yaar, don't mind, but I don't work out. So, anybody would like to, your stories on, yes, Pankaj, on get leads.
सबसे पहले तो हम क्लाइंट को बोलना है कि आप अपने एड्स मार्केटिंग ये सारी चीज़ें कंसिस्टेंट रखो तो ही रिजल्ट आएगा. मुझे इतना पता है कि मैंने जब एड स्टार्ट किए थे 15,000 रुपये का बजट था, इससे स्टार्ट किए थे फॉर अ मंथ, मतलब 500 रुपये पर डे रीज. वो एक साल हो गया, बंद नहीं किए. 15 से 30 गए, 30 से 50 गए, 50 से 70 गए. आज 2 लाख रुपये पर मंथ का, 3 लाख रुपये पर मंथ का भी बजट है. तो मुझे लगता है सबसे पहले तो आपको छोटे से स्टार्ट करके उसको कंसिस्टेंटली देखना चाहिए. अपने आप लोग आपको जानने लगेंगे और आपकी लीड की रेलेवेंसी उससे इम्प्रूव हो. अभी जितने भी लोग कहते हैं कि लीड की रेलेवेंसी नहीं आ रही, वो रेलेवेंसी से भी आ रही क्योंकि पहली चीज़ तो लोग आपको जानते नहीं हैं, और दूसरी चीज़ ये भी है कि आपके एड्स कंसिस्टेंट नहीं चल रही है. कम से कम एक यूज़र जब तक 8 से 10 बार आपको देखेगा नहीं ना, तब तक वो एक सिंगल एड से नहीं आप फुल.
दिवाली पे देखेंगे, होली पे देखेंगे, मकर संक्रांति पे देखेंगे, ठंड में देखेंगे, गर्मी में देखेंगे, हर सीजन में देखेंगे, बोलेंगे आई नो दिस पर्सन, ये पूरे साल मेरे साथ रहा है इन माई जर्नी ऑफ स्क्रोलिंग, आई हैव सीन दिस पर्सन. So, like, Aditya, I'd like to ask you, because you are now going towards almost, like, your plan is to go towards almost 1 crore rupees a month in ads, right? So, but you're a maths guy. I know that you will not spend even 10,000 rupees if you can't see the outcome, right? So, but you're going towards 1 crore rupees. So does that mean that there is always a math, and once you figure out the math, so 1 crore is nothing. It's just a bigger amount for getting a return. And then even 10 crore, why not 10? So at a certain level, people, everybody should get to a level where they feel, I know the 1 ka 2, 1 ka 3, 1 ka 5 kaise karna hai. And then I need to keep on putting more money, not less. I put in less money because I don't know how to multiply it. If I know how to, 5,000 रुपए बहुत महंगा है, लेकिन 5 करोड़ सस्ता है. Depends on if I know कि 5,000 मेरे मिट्टी में गए और 5 करोड़ के मेरे 10 हो गए. So how do you explain this to yourself before you make such a big decision?
So, to be very honest, I'm a stock market guy, and that's something we do in the stock market every single day. We come up with a strategy, we come up with an investment idea, and like once we identify that this particular strategy is giving me returns, and the only thing to do is consistently keep following that strategy every day. And as you keep getting more and more return, allocate more and more capital to that strategy, and that's how you make more profits.
Is this a name for it? Right? What is it called?
It's called pyramiding. That's what you call it, pyramiding. So you start, and you keep increasing your allocation to that strategy, making more and more money for you.
Sorry, just to interrupt over here. So Nishu, when you were saying, मैंने यहाँ तक test कर दिया, so all of you people should have, between what Nishu said and what Aditya is where he's going, you should all have a number where you say, ठीक है, मेरे को 20 लाख रुपए तक पहुँचना है. मतलब क्योंकि मेरे को 20 के 40 करने आते हैं ना, तो मेरे को उस बड़े नंबर तक पहुँचना है. So keep testing the way she's saying it, keep pyramiding, so that आपका budget बढ़ता रहे. Like you should have a north star before we meet in the next 100 days. कि मेरा ad कहाँ तक जा रहा है. Right? And if you're spending 40-50 lakhs in ads, great. That means आप उससे ज़्यादा ही कमा रहे होगे. Please continue.
That I apply to the market. I apply to my own business as well. Run multiple ads, see which one is working, see which one is giving you money, and start pyramiding. That's all. It's not something new. It's not something different. It's just something that you are already doing in one market. Sort of diversify and apply the same principles in another market.
Yeah.
That was all that was. So basic fundamental.
Perfect. Love it. So everybody's got a different way of working, right? What both of them said works for people who are systematic, meticulous, organized. Excel sheet देखते हो आप, family के साथ connect करके आप देखते हो. I don't know, ADHD or laziness or disorganized. I don't know what it is, but I've never been able to see things granular to that level. So for me, and everybody has their own way of working. This works for 90% people. I think this should be done. Since we're having a conversation, what I feel is to be able to make the other side, the product, so big, so that if I make all the mistakes because I'm not as organized or ridiculous, I still have an upside. So आपका क्षमता इतना बड़ा होना चाहिए कि आपके एक ad नहीं चला, दूसरा नहीं चला, कोई बात नहीं. I don't even look at it. So I never look at my ad spend, ज़्यादा हो रहा है, कम हो रहा है. देखना चाहिए. Yes, कुछ पैसे बचेंगे, but the upside is so big कि आप छोटी की तरफ नहीं टाइम लगना चाहिए, बिल्कुल लगना चाहिए. There should be somebody in your office doing it. That's my learning. I will go back and say how much money I can make, save in the whole year. But I learn from what you guys have told me today, and you learn from what I'm saying. आप अपना high ticket बड़ा करो, मैं अपना expense कम करूँगा. Next 100 days we'll both come back with more profits.
I also want to add one good point here. The majorly, because a lot of the NPC owners, they keep on saying this thing by the word of mouth say business chal raha hai.
I know.
And we are getting enough leads out of that. But what I wanted to add here is paid ads. Maybe there are a lot of different things which they can try.
Sure.
Because अगर किसी को international चाहिए, उसके लिए maybe Google ads will not work that like or meta ads will not work. So their outreach will work. And outreach also on LinkedIn Sales Navigator by using the email marketing. That is also like working because we are also using that for catering Dubai market, Saudi market, and now African market again. And apart from that, I think the major thing which is working for us, that is automations. Like for example, किसी ने lead form पे fill किया, उसके बाद 5 minutes में उसको एक WhatsApp पे message चला जाना चाहिए, like thank you for filling the form, let's do a 15-minute call. And after that, an email should go. And if the person is not turning up in the meeting or in the sales call, then we are like, if that, I know that is in my target audience and that customer I require for running my business. Yeah. So in that case, we keep on, like I tell my salesperson, keep tapping the number and I'll tap them on LinkedIn. LinkedIn पे जितने भी उनके co-founders हैं या फिर उनके operation managers हैं, I send a message to them. Nice. Like I got a email from you, 15 minutes call. So then I'm getting reply from that. We are sorry to be occupied and let's do a meeting in the coming week.
So I'm just for the audience who's going to be listening to this. So you're saying LinkedIn, you reach out to other department heads in that organization saying that your boss connected with me, maybe he's forgotten. Can you send this message out?
Yeah, and that is also like one of the things. Even Sales Navigator, we got it access of their email IDs, their contact numbers. So if someone is not responding in that particular your client, then you can reach out to sub-coordinators and reach them. Okay, like your boss was trying to reach me, I was busy, or your boss were busy. Right. Let's connect again.
That's a good idea. Guys, for all of you people who think that they have smaller ticket items and aap LinkedIn tak pahunche nahi ho, and I know a lot of people are scared of LinkedIn over here, right? Yeah, this is a good strategy. You're also using LinkedIn. Would you like to say something?
Yeah, so I think multiple. So the only platform that I use and convert to get my sales is LinkedIn. Right? I'm not able to crack the other parts of it. Right, so LinkedIn really works well because your target audience is already connected with you and watching you every day. And if you are looking at high ticket, I think high ticket comes from LinkedIn only because the people who have a very high pay capacity, especially like I work for B2B at corporate, so those people are there on LinkedIn, very easily found. So how I start is first is a simple outreach message, which is not my introduction but the pain point that they're having. So if I just write about the competition or what is happening in the market, they actually accept my request. And when the accept requests happen, then they either connect into the marketing department or just try to get me talk to this person. And even the roundtables and all of those events that you do around, I think that really helps because they think that you are some authority. And when they talk to you, they don't bargain about the pricing and all of those things. So it's LinkedIn definitely works. Keep posting your content regularly, and I think the latest feature is the big videos, which are also doing as good as when you're talking about Instagram and other places, right? So previously we used to write content or for content, that used to work, but now I think videos are also working well, and Dishu has only taught me start with videos that I have a fear of doing one of those things. But then doing that, I think really multiplies the effort, and 3 out of 5 will start converting.
Awesome. So the best part about being on this roundtable is that all of you people have something that maybe the other person doesn't, and vice versa. So you guys take the Facebook, you take the LinkedIn, and leave this 100-day roundtable today with something else that can work for you. Open one more source, another avenue of income.
So I wanted to add to what Bhargavi said. So we use LinkedIn as well for outreach. And I think one of the primary reasons why LinkedIn is working is because the intent on that platform is very clear. If I connect with you, you might know that it's B2B, it's for business. Whereas when we talk about Meta, it's also interrupt-based marketing. You're interrupting someone and showing the ad. And LinkedIn is the other person knows when you're sending a connection request, it would be about work and you're reaching out to them for a business collaboration given the intent of the platform. So I think that is why LinkedIn is working for us as well, where appointments are getting booked much easily when you have a certain way to approach the person and not being salesy. Yeah. So then they get on a call very quickly. At least a 15-minute call is where they come up too soon.
And probably just add on one more point here. So I'm just traveling next week to Singapore. And I put an automation. No, I just put an that's where my customer is. So I'm going to go to a customer to understand the play body.
My customer is in way to say.
Yeah. So I think what I did was I put in automated message. I filtered out my customers that these are the 400 people, the top CXOs or CEO level people in my niche. I put an automation message. Hey, can we catch up for a coffee? And out of every day we send out 40-50 automation messages. Out of 40-50 that are going, 10 people will accept your messages. And I got connected and I have a meeting scheduled with a lot of people. So if I'm going for 2 or 3 days, I would suggest anybody if you go to any location, like if you go just to Bombay, Delhi also, just do this automation and probably you'll end up meeting new people. So one of the person that I'm meeting right now is an ex-Meta head and Google head. And that person is ready to meet up for a coffee. And they are giving me direction, okay, let's meet at this particular place. And I don't know if it's about business or not, but I just would like to catch up with you. Right? So we'll understand what it is over the meeting. We'll have a conversation, but at least that person is ready to come and help you.
Yeah.
I think that's how LinkedIn works very well.
How many people here have never done any of these things that they're talking about? Can you please raise your hand? That's it. I'm sure there are more people. Okay, so that means all of you, 3-4 people who raised your hand, you have a fantastic brand new opportunity waiting for you. And how many people have done nothing on Facebook and Instagram for business? Okay, so then for the 2 of you, you have opportunity over there. So every time that we all meet, there will be a new avenue. Do it yourself and then please give the ownership to somebody else. My problem is when agency founders start becoming owners of everything, and then I can almost predict your revenues because you're busy. Okay, we're going to go to Get Sales now, which is where all of us want to get to. So Get Sales is a crazy animal. So we'll start with questions from your side to me, and then I'll bring it back to you.
See a lot of steps, a lot of frameworks, a lot of blueprints for sales that I've tried to develop the measure cursor. But a lot of them also feel like very cringe and cliche and pushy and stuff like that. When I feel I'm totally myself, I'm not pushing much. I feel I could have done it, but it's not. It hasn't gone through. He said what was a easy. If I would have gone that way. But again, when I do that, I feel that then we'll go on and do So how, as you said, emotional and non-emotional by balance.
Right.
How do you approach a workout?
Actually, sales is about making the other person feel understood. The end. How do you make the other person feel understood? And I tell my new sales people, I said, you're going to take time to learn. In the meanwhile, when the other person is with you on a Zoom call, listen 80% on a 60-minute call. And when you're listening, acknowledge, nod, write down. When you don't know the answer, say, that's a good question. I'll ask somebody and get back to you. At the end, give them some resources and then come back, ask the more experienced people. They'll give you an answer. We'll go on the next call. This is for people who have no idea. But for people who know their business, are founders, when the founder is going on a call, listen to the person. Ask them the right question based on the pain points that you already have. I've asked all of you people before you came in, one common question I always ask is, for me to know who is the person that I'll be working with, what did you do, how many times did you do what you did, and why did you continue to not find success with it? This question allows me to find the pattern, and many times the answer is, I gave up midway, or I didn't spend enough money. Then my next question is, what makes you feel that you're going to do it now? Because that shows you the pain. And a lot of people, like yesterday, a gentleman said, that अगर नहीं हुआ 2 महीने में, 3 महीने में आपके साथ काम करने के साथ, so I told my team, I said, we're not going to address, I don't want him to come on our next call, because if somebody is putting 100% this thing on, आप मुझे बताओ, so that means आप ownership लेने को तैयार ही नहीं हो, बहुत मेहनत, time waste होगा, रहने दो. Same for all of you people as agency founders. When somebody comes to you and says, you tell me, there's like, no, I'm not ready to walk half the journey. They're going to be toxic clients. So number one, the answer to your question is listen 80% of the time. बोलने की जल्दी करोगे, deal खत्म हो जाएगी. Write it down, because we know we're not intelligent. We need to understand उसने क्या बोला, क्योंकि उसने जो बोला है, that is your next. Your next thing, you're not going ready with an answer. Your answer is coming from his concern. वो 3 point उसने बोले, और एक pattern ढूंढ लो. Pattern will tell you कि वो कहाँ बार-बार गिर रहा है. If you can help them, tell them, okay, this time it's going to be a 3 lakh rupee a month Facebook ad budget for next 4 months. इस बार ये नहीं होगा आप 1 लाख करोगे देखोगे नहीं, 10 लाख रुपए आप इसके लिए साइड रखोगे, इतनी क्लासेस होंगी, इतना ये होगा, this is how we're going to do it, return, this is projected, and then they leave the ball in their court. So sales is not about closing, it's just going to the next level. Closing तो कोई नहीं बोल सकता 2-step closing, 3-step closing, ये तो बेचने के तरीके होते हैं, but nobody can tell you कब close होने वाला है. But the thing is, you give them the next step, make them feel heard, tell them the pattern, show them the धीरे. Sales is about धीरे से mirror ऊपर लेके आना, उनको दिखाना है कि वो खुद ही समझ जाए, क्योंकि कोई किसी से समझने वालों में से नहीं है, ना हम ना कोई और, लोग अपने आप से ही समझते हैं. You can only show them the mirror, and some mirrors you can show, like Coach DJ shows pictures, those figures. इतना ही प्रॉफिट तो है ही नहीं मेरा, उसको शीशा दिखा दिया, ये नहीं बोला मैं बताता हूँ पैसे कैसे बनाने. यू शो, आप उसका मिरर दिखाओ, क्रिएटिव्स का मिरर दिखाओ, रिजल्ट्स का मिरर दिखाओ, कंपटीशन 3x3 इज अ मिरर कि कंपटीशन ये कर रहा है आप ये नहीं कर रहे हो. शो देम द मिरर, दे विल कम बैक टू यू एंड आस्क यू द हाउ एंड हाउ मच. When they say how, 50% deal is done. When they say how much, then 80-90% of the deal is done. So, but अगर हम sales को ये समझ के जाए ना कि मुझे यार close करना है, then हम सुनना ये सारे system छूट जाते हैं हमारे, क्योंकि मेरे को तो close करना था आज. So the thing is to take him to the next level only. Listen to him, pick up the 3 points that he's given, start answering those points, give him something to ponder about, and never close a call without fixing a next time to meet. Because नहीं तो हो गया. अच्छा, तो I understand अभी right now we're not on the same page 100%. I'm sending you a few PDFs and this video and also the recording of the call you would like, right? So 3 things I'm sending you plus this AI notes and all of that. So 17th is a good day. 18th morning, okay, 11 o'clock. I'm just sending you. Can you just open your email? Can you just accept the invite? Okay, done. Then you know you're fine. Otherwise आपका time waste हो गया और वो फिर उसको फिर ढूंढते रहोगे. हाँ जी. Yeah, sure.
So, what I have realized while doing the sale is, like, सबसे पहले तो sales में, like, if you giving your introduction, then give the introduction which person wants to listen, right? Because when I start the meeting, I always ask, like, can you tell me about yourself? Right. And the permission question is something which actually makes the other person happy कि okay, she is asking permission of 20 minutes of meeting. Right. So that is like first thing which I ask them. Second, I ask them, like, can you tell me...
You start the meeting and you say, we can 20 minutes setting it, okay.
Yeah, so I always ask the permission question. Like, can you have a 20 minutes? Because I've seen, like, बहुत सारे friends बोलते जल्दी करो, मेरे पास time नहीं है, मेरी another meeting है, so I always ask them.
You own the meeting, it's your meeting. I have to consult, it's my meeting.
Exactly.
It's not your meeting. You know what to do on already.
So the first question is icebreaker, because that person thinks, okay, now I am having the power in my hand, and I have to give 20 minutes to this person. Second question I asked them, can you tell me about yourself? So in that only I got the sense whether this person is looking for some branding, pride is important for that person, loyalty is important for that person, or that person is only here to make some money out of marketing. So after that, when I start introduction, I always pick points from his introduction. So for example, like recently I was having a meeting with the hospital manager, and she told me like, Nishu, we have a big brand and everyone knows us. You tell, like, how we can make our hospital more famous. I got one thing, famous was the keyword which she told me, and second was the loyalty of the brand. So these two keywords I pick. And I start talking about myself, like, okay, I'm a healthcare professional turned emergency founder, and I was with Ahoro Hospital, Max Hospital. The moment I think his name, I said, okay, you work with these hospitals, let's talk more. So, वहाँ पे connection और build होता है. And the third point is what I also realized is, I never I let them speak. I have 10 questions I can also share with everyone here.
So we love that.
I have 10 questions. I always ask them.
People use watching then what more cheat sheet coming up.
So I asked them, like, what is your, how many budget you are putting in your marketing? What I know, like, which are your target audience? From that only the person keeps on talking, and 20 minutes ka ek ghanta ho jata, and that person was saying that I was busy. Right. Then, again, like that person, oh, so on, I have not realized it. And again, like, ab us person ne ek ghanta mujhe de diya. Now that person cannot give what I felt, and as an agency ke saath wo itna effort nahi puch karega. And also, like, I have realized when I'm asking them question, वो मेरे को ये नहीं पूछ रहे, अच्छा अपने credentials share करो, portfolio share करो.
Share authority there.
I have already shared them everything. And the last thing which I have realized is, in negotiation, lot of people are doing this thing wrong. Is negotiation के बाद ना हम थोड़ा सा we fumble, telling the numbers. And हम mind में सोचते हैं कि client को ज़्यादा लगेगा.
Fumble here. Vulnerability, honest. How many people fumble? Okay.
और हमें लगता है कि
I like Dakshit's reaction. What is this fumble? Cash करना था यार वो reaction. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. What do you mean? What should be called the fumble?
And also the author ego होता है, आप proposal share करते हुए क्लाइंट के पीपीटी के पीछे नंबर जाके चेंज करे होंगे, मतलब 2 लाख लिखा हो तो उसको 1 कर दिया होगा. So I'm sure, like, everyone have done that.
So Palash, remember, I'm going to use this in my next ad. क्या आप अपने proposal के पीछे अपना number change करते?
जैसे जैसे उसका पेन निकलता रहता है ना क्लाइंट बढ़ाता रहता हूँ. और मैंने तो ये चीज़ उसमें भी किया ROI शीट में मैंने जैसे पहले लिखा मारो 2 लाख, थोड़ा पेन निकला, मैं पहले सही लिखा, थोड़ी देर और पेन निकल रहा है तो मैं उसको 3 तक ले गया.
So वो ये तो हमारे, आपने जब ऑफिस बनवाया अपना या घर बनवाया तो हमारे जो कारपेंटर प्लम्बर वगैरह उन्होंने वो भी तो ऐसे ही बढ़ाते हैं ना. सर आपको कितने कमरे बनाने, अच्छा नीचे बेसमेंट और बनानी है तो वो बढ़ाएगा ना प्राइस, तो हम क्यों नहीं बढ़ाते? आई मीन इसमें कोई ज़्यादा, इसमें क्या माल मटेरियल सब कुछ ज़्यादा लग रहा है ना, तो वो तो बोलता है सर आपने पहले बाथरूम की तो बात करी नहीं थी, मैडम से बात करी, उन्होंने बोला 2 बाथरूम बनाने, नीचे मंदिर भी बनाने, फ्लोर में वहाँ लास्ट मिनट, तो फिर आप वो क्लाइंट कर रहा है तो बिल्कुल करना चाहिए. तो निशु, विद ऑल दिस, डोंट यू, हाउ मच टाइम डू यू फील when you are enjoying sales and doing sales, how much time do you think that you are putting in operation which you should not?
Honestly, nowadays I'm putting 10%. I only join morning day. And like I told my team, okay, this is the 1 hour I'll fix for you. If you have any questions, come ask me. Otherwise, I'm putting all my efforts into sales, marketing. I love doing it.
Right, because if you're excelling at something, do more of it. Arush, do you think 10% is okay या कम होना चाहिए, ज़्यादा होना चाहिए? 10 पे छोड़ देते. ठीक है. Okay, perfect. Yes.
For negotiation, I was like, I wanted to add one very important point. Negotiation में, I have realized one thing, कि जब हम number बोलते हैं ना, जो पहले person बोलेगा, that will lose the battle.
Right.
Once you say, okay, my costing is 2.5 lakhs plus GST, just shush. Yeah. उसके बाद खुद मत बोलो. नहीं तो like अगर आप fumble करोगे, that person will come to know, okay, there is a scope of negotiation.
There is a scope of negotiation.
Oh, yeah. And the moment you you say, okay, this is my code, that person is also aware, okay, this person is not in the mode of negotiation, that will, okay, being done, or like we can get back to you.
Sure. And also, one thing that I've learned over here is that mostly for Indian customers, we're right to win.
Yeah.
Right? So I like what Pankaj did yesterday. He showed 3 options. So let them in. मैंने आपको दिए कि 5 लाख में मुझे मापे. मैंने लिए 2.5 लाख मतलब अपना पैकेज और दबाया 5 लाख. Very good stuff. Fuck, no problem. You have to give options. Like this comes from chat, right? That was asked.
That's what I have.
Yeah, that's what. Yes.
So, my question.
Sorry, one thing. So at the end of this conversation so far, in the last 5-7 minutes, all the 3 people would ceasing 10%. पैसे आएंगे, oh, she'll hire the top people to do stuff. When all of them people are taking something back, saying, yeah, I didn't want to do this, I'm learning this, I'm learning this, and then you're still putting in the operations, it may be coming from those steroids, media rejection. That's why the agency founder, we don't say that we want the things. We will achieve other than other work.
और दोनों करेगा जैसे लेट मी डू द अदर थिंग्स नाउ आई हैव विद आस्किंग हियर लाइक शो माय सेट आई कीप दैट एवरीथिंग so we hide behind that by not good sales so like a broker record after they do see all the data being a big shit
So how do you deal with those sales calls जो दूध का जला छाछ भी फूक फूक के पीता है? Already they are like 2-3 consultants के साथ external partners के साथ काम किया है and things have not worked out, right? So initially that client was not afraid of sharing the money, like investing, but now because वो हो चुका है, right? So probably कहीं ना कहीं you feel that yes, they are like convinced with the services, but वो वही तो how do you deal with those objections and they want to start small, test you and then go big, whereas you want that big high ticket commitment from start.
Big, bigger, biggest, not small, medium, big. So one is that दो होते हैं दूध के जले. एक होता है जो कहता है कि मैं थक गया हूँ, अब आप जो मर्जी पैसे मांगो मैं करूँगा लेकिन काम हो जाना चाहिए. Like what Pankaj said, he said I was fed up. Then the other is कि डर रहा है वो. जो डर रहा है उसको मेरे गेट नोन वीडियो से प्री क्वालिफाई करके आना चाहिए. मैं उसको कॉल पे नहीं मना सकता. इट्स टू टायरिंग कि नहीं सर मैं दूसरों से बैठे. आई वी कांट डू दैट. उसको मेरे सो इफ वन ऑफ माय कस्टमर एवेटार पेन पॉइंट्स इज आई हैव बीन थ्रू अदर एजेंसीज एंड दिस डिडंट वर्क, देन माय गेट नोन वीडियो शुड बी एबल ऑन माय वेबिनार शुड बी एबल टू एड्रेस दोस प्रॉब्लम्स फॉर दोस पीपल एट स्केल. By one, if I start justifying who I am and how I can help that person, it's going to take a long time. I don't have the time. Nobody has the time or patience to be able to explain to these people. They should be ready. They should be like, I already got that answer. See, guys, you want to win. You want your big cars, big houses, good life for your family. You have to understand one thing. All the objection, when you know the 12 pain behind the point, 24 videos, those 24 videos and different variations of it should always be in the market, doing the work for you. So that when it comes, just imagine that a sales person has gone to Singapore or wherever, nurtured the person, then you went as the CEO of the company and you closed. So somebody, you look at your vice president, you're like, what happened? You're calling me for a meeting and it's not even nurtured. That's what a CEO would say if you were working for somebody. These are your ads. Your ads are your salespeople. This YouTube video is my sales thing. Every video is a सेल्स पर्सन. वो मार्केट में जाता है तो उसको आपसे पूछना चाहिए क्या निकला इससे, एड और नो एड, ऑर्गेनिक और नॉट, तू क्या करके लाया मेरे लिए? सर मैं नर्चर करके लाया हूँ उसको. अब आप जाओगे ना तो क्लोज हो जाएगा. सो अगर आपके पास कोई ऐसी ऑब्जेक्शन आ रही है जो नर्चर्ड नहीं है, इसका मतलब आपके वीडियो ने काम नहीं किया. कॉल योर वीडियो एंड आस्क हिम क्या हुआ. एवरी वीडियो इज अ सेल्स पर्सन. दे शुड गो एंड डू दिस वर्क. या नहीं? देन वी गो टू Bimal.
Someone gets sales, I just want to share a small story. I feel like one of the biggest mistakes that I made as well, and that I see a lot of sales people doing, is that they tend to look at people with this perception of what can I get from this person. And I think that's a huge turn off in today's time. And something that I'm guilty of as well. And kind of what I do now is I look at what can I do to build a connection and how can I really serve them. Since we were talking about pain points, like this is a small story, but actually like a small 20-30 minute conversation at a Taco Bell for me actually ended up being a conversion for me without that intention. I went to Taco Bell. So I mean, I run an agency, but I also do the Brothers Collective, which is a men's retreat. And a lot of men here might know that if you're probably gone to a place to eat by yourself, you're probably going through something or just trying to de-stress, you're taking yourself out. So I went to Taco Bell. I was going to something. I was sitting by myself. And there was another young gentleman just eating by himself as well. So I just looked over. I was like, hey, you want to come join me? So he came over, we spoke for 30 minutes at a Taco Bell. Had the most candid conversation, just trying to get to know each other. And I remember, and he asked me one thing, he's like, how are you so in touch with your vulnerability? And like, you're such a sensitive man, I've never seen this before. And I said, I mean, this has been a journey that I've been on, but we just spoke on those lines, and at the very end, in 30 minutes, he was leaving. I told him that I just started this thing for men to come together. And by the end of it, he joined me. He didn't even think twice. He was like, I'm in, count me in. Right. And a very candid, beautiful, heart-to-heart connection ended up being a client for me. So I just thought that was a very beautiful learning for me as well.
Right. And everybody's got a different experience. What I have been guilty of is, and for my coach is my dad, so he always tells me how to save time. and do more. So I've been guilty of having my heart on my sleeve and talking to everybody around. But what I realized was that if it's a business objective, then I want to talk to the people who can, after a connection, can eventually either refer a client or be a client. So I would like to talk about my business to people who can eventually be an evangelist or be a direct customer. For everybody else, I can have a casual conversation. So definitely building connection is the first step, but I would say build it with the YPOs or the EOs and, the people who have the money and want those kind of retreats that you're looking for, because that's when you get the maximum bang for your buck. Yes, Bihun.
Avi, as far as this, I have seen two kind of entrepreneurs wherever I have seen and met the people. So one is basically the entrepreneur who is like a one-man army, who handles everything like operations, sales, business development. And second is like the person who really understands the importance of expertise. He just want to leverage and acquire expertise, and he just want to go off. So in the today's context, like for any kind of evolving business, what do you suggest? There should be a one-man army, or the person should have a own expertise and hire the people and get the...
See, depending on how much money you have. If you have money to invest, get expertise from day one. If you were building a team to play against Ronaldo's team, you need money. Then you can hire the best team and you start winning. If you don't have money, then you put in all the work and make the money, and then one by one you hire. Yeah, Aditya.
So since we are on the topic of teams, so like hiring is one thing. The second thing is, as a founder or as an employer, having the mindset to manage it. When we get started, it's always us, a co-founder or 2-3 people. Say then eventually maybe 5-10 लोगों का team हो जाता है. So from being a solopreneur, you need a different mindset maybe to handle a 5% or 10% team. But it's not too different. Then you reach a point when you are having around 30 people with you or 40 people with you. That requires a very different mindset, and then eventually from there, when you have to go to managing a 50 or 100% team, like what do we have to change in ourselves? What is the change that we will have to bring in our mindset, in our thinking, to go from maybe managing a few people to managing maybe 30-40 people to
Right. So the thing is, you have to remove yourself from everything else, which I keep telling everybody. You have to do nothing. Because you're responsible for everything, but you're accountable for nothing on a daily basis. You're responsible for everything. On a daily basis, you're not accountable for anything. If you can remove yourself from your business for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, that shows how much your business can do without you. You don't have to remove. You have to have the ability to remove. You can never remove, but you have the ability to remove, just to say कि वो जेंगा का मैंने वो पीस जो मैं हूँ वो निकाला तो गिर तो नहीं गया. अब निकालोगे नहीं उसको, but अगर निकालोगे तो चल रहा है. That just shows how strong the team is. And so if you are in sales, operations, this client servicing, everybody is calling you, which most of us are, because we feel strong and authoritative if we have that. Then we can't manage a large team. We have to manage only the 20% core functions of the business. That could mean sales. That could mean the 4 people who are running 25-member teams, unka mindset. So I go top down most of the time. And many times when I'm free, sitting in Canada, whatever, I go bottom up. So I'll call people who like, oh shit, boss ka phone aaya, to mujhe kabhi phone nahi karte. And I'm like, Riya, nahi sir, main Nidhi hu. Sorry, Nidhi, wo purana number Riya ke paas tha, isliye maine usko wohi save kiya hota. Sorry, how are you? Are you enjoying yourself in this company? And all of that, small things. She'll tell me a problem, which maybe the top guy is not telling me. So I can, I know things in my company are happening. So, but because I have time, I have to free myself from situations. And for that, you have to just let other people do. See, I'm not a perfectionist. So मेरे लिए कहना आसान है. I'm like, ठीक है, थोड़ा आगे पीछे हो जाए. There are some people who are like, नहीं, ये font तो ऐसे ही होना चाहिए था. वो थोड़े ज़्यादा फंस जाते हैं. कि नहीं, मेरे को तो हर चीज़ में जाना है. तो my dad has always taught me, as long as profit बन रहा है, आगे बढ़ते रहो. यार, वो बाद में ठीक कर देना. Second innings में, third iteration में, फिर आएगा मौका, फिर कर देना. आगे तो बढ़ो. Progress over perfection. So when you have to go back every quarter, every 100 days and ask yourself, what are the 20% things that I'm doing, which are moving the needle for me? And when you do that, you have to think what are the things that you're very good at and which are the things which other people are good at. Which you're good at, you keep yourself. Which are things that other people are good at, wo unko de do. And like 8 hours is a long time for an entrepreneur, a long day for an entrepreneur. बहुत काम कर सकते हो आप. But अगर आप बोलो मुझे कॉल करना है, मुझे ये करना है, मुझे ऑपरेशंस करना है, what we do is not mostly because we didn't go to school for this, right? And I don't think there's a founder school. Even in MBA, they don't teach you this. They teach you कि और काम कैसे करना है, उसमें ये फॉर्मेट भी लगाओ, ये सिस्टम लगाओ, ये रिपोर्टिंग करो, ये ईमेल करो. All you need to do is, according to me, 4 senior people, and you focus on your get set, get mindset, and your sales. बाकी वो 4 लोग, keep guiding them every day. Maybe 2 20-minute calls a day. In the morning, 1.5 घंटा टीम से बात किया, शाम को 1.5 घंटा टीम से बात किया. उसके बाद करना क्या है? I'm not saying you're lying down and sleeping. You're working on something else. You're getting a sale. You're fixing the software that is not working for you. You're thinking 3 months ahead. क्या प्रॉब्लम आने वाली है? वो कह रहे CRM नहीं चल रहा है. वो कह रहे इवेंट प्लान करना है 100 दिन बाद. उस इवेंट के लिए होटल से बात करो. Can we get a better deal? You're thinking that. You're not on the everyday. You're on the everyday which is going to come after 3 months. You're not on the everyday for today. When you can free yourself with those things, then you can manage a bigger team. That's the answer. Yeah. So we're already at Get Teams. Good.
So my question is basically that like as a founder, especially in the early stages, you feel कि like जैसे मैं ये सोचता हूँ कि काश 5 मैं होता. Like I wish I had 5 employees who was me. So I would know exactly what to do in each area. But somehow क्या आपको लगता है कि आपकी जगह 5 होते? Exactly. So somehow it's not like I want to be evil genius 10 सर वाला रावण नहीं होना चाहता अपनी टीम के लिए. But I wish that sometimes I could, जो भी मेरे माइंड में चल रहा है वो टीम को पता चल जाए. You clearly mentioned कि SOPs is the only way, trainings is the only way. I just want to ask on a personal level, how do you get your team motivated to be accountable to you, to the client, and actually genuinely care about the client, the team, and the business? Because it seems that especially the freelancers and the vendors that are working with you, you're running after them like quite a bit. Internal team के साथ maybe थोड़ा अलग है. You can instill a philosophy. For freelancers and vendors, it's a little different. In my case, it's been that like I have to kind of like follow up with people. ये हुआ कि नहीं. So the client is writing on the group that ये logo वगैरह. You understand these small nitty-gritties and you're caught up in this, and then it becomes the whole act. Right. And simultaneously, your job is to maintain the sales and focus on growing the business. But अब इसमें बस सिर्फ business building होगा. So employees को या फिर आपकी टीम को care कैसे करें?
So tell me, why after all these problems do you still care about the business?
Well, this is my business, right?
But why?
Because it's creating an impact in society and it's making money.
Do you really care about that? Like impact in society, वो अपने आप हो जाता है. I mean यार ये तो इतना cliched हो गया है. Impact, seriously, मतलब impact के लिए कर रहे हो आप? नहीं. Impact is, I don't think impact is driving a lot of people. हाँ, we are making money, and with that money we're doing seva or you're doing whatever help. Everybody is doing it. आप अपनी टीम के लिए कर रहे हो, किसी के लिए कर रहे हो. But I don't think that's mixed. You're saying, can I help you, a client? मैंने एजेंसी से खोली है कि बस किसी तरीके से मैं आपके एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूट को वहाँ ले जाऊँ. बस यही मेरा एम है. I don't think हमारा एम वो है. हमारा एम ये है कि अपने घर वालों को, अपने बच्चों को, सबको अच्छी जिंदगी दी जाए, और उतना मेरे को मिलेगा तो मैं सबका ध्यान रखूँगा. पहले आएगा फिर ही दूंगा. पहले दूंगा फिर आएगा. वो एक अलग breed of people है जो different sectors में काम कर रहे हैं. I don't think anybody on this table is that. But so impact नहीं है. What is it? Why are you इतने सारे सिरदर्दी जो आप कह रहे हो देखनी है, फिर क्यों देख रहे हो? Okay. Right. So they also want a bigger picture. So आपको दिख रही है, इसलिए आप फिर भी लड़े जा रहे हो. उनको नहीं दिख रही, इससे वो नहीं लड़.
So how do we do that?
So we create a dream chart for every customer, and every ideal teammate avatar, and we show them what happens if this client remains for 6 months. What happens if this client remains? आपको पता है ना, ये client 1 साल रुक गया तो मेरा revenue इतना हो जाएगा, profit इतना हो जाएगा, जल्दी से वो वाली गाड़ी खरीद लूंगा, ऑफिस खरीद लूंगा, ये करूंगा. With every client going or coming, our dream is getting either elevated or shattered, right? हमारा कोई client बोलता है यार I'm very upset with you, एकदम से हमारे mind में एक आगे वाला सपना टूटता हुआ दिखता है. Oh, I'm not going to do that anymore. मुझे नहीं लग रहा जाने वाला हूँ, या मैं जाने वाला हूँ. Or I'm not going to expand and get another office, right? With every yes or no, is the team also seeing that? or they're not. They're like, it's nothing. It's not related to my future at all. My salary is the same. At the end of the year, I'm going to get a 10%. Does not matter. That is 100% our fault that we've not been able to see the same movie with them. So it's like sometimes having a friend from a different culture. You know, when I had many friends abroad at then Berlin time, Holi pe मैं excited था, वो नहीं था. Diwali पे मैं excited था, वो नहीं था. You know, Christmas पे जितना वो excited था, मैं नहीं था. Because we were from different. But if you have to grow the culture of your company to be excited for the same things. For that, you may first find the right people and then show them the dream. ऐसे होगा 3 client आएंगे तो. But the thing is, most founders say कि ये तो मैंने अपने लिए नहीं किया. कि कितने client रखूँगा, ये होगा तो मैं client को क्या दिखाऊँ? So we are the blind leading the blind. Not for everybody, but many companies are like that. So you have to go deep. Now, but why is it that we haven't done this exercise? Because doing this exercise is sometimes scary for us. Oh shit, it's like a roller coaster. अगर ये नहीं हुआ तो, I've seen lips getting dry when people do this exercise. Palms getting, क्योंकि इसमें तो सब सच दिख रहा है. ये तो सही रिस्पॉन्सिव ऐसे ही चलते रहो ना. सब कुछ कैसे फिगर आउट करूं? But if you go to I've been on investor tables. When you go to investor तो आपसे 3 साल आगे का मार्च पूछेगा कैसा होने वाला है. आपको पिक्चर इतनी क्लियर दिखनी चाहिए 3 साल आगे की. That exercise in being able to, this is called vision. In being able to see a vision, जब आपकी vision ठीक होती है, then आप vision लोगों के यहाँ share करते हैं. That's why visionary leader बोला जाता है उसको.
So your vision can't just be money, right?
No, why not? It's your vision. Why do you feel bad if thinking about money? Why? I was telling yesterday somebody that this is the only country in the world जहाँ हम पूरा festival हम दिवाली का मनाते हैं around money. Goddess Lakshmi. The whole country. Tell me one country in the world where there's a festival which is around money. And then we say we feel bad talking about money. हाँ, हम तो मास्टर थे इस चीज के कि पैसा चाहिए हमारे को, हम उसकी पूजा करते हैं. पूरा सारा, it's the biggest festival in the world. So don't, this has to, we have to work on that mindset. I work for money. Huh? You too? Achha question, okay. Yeah. Sure.
Why not? What's wrong with it? मेरा सवाल ये है कि आप एक कंपनी करते हो. I have a private sector. मेरे पास co-founder है, टीम अलाइन है, लीडरशिप सेटअप कर दिया. अब आपका बिजनेस स्केल होने पे आ रहा है. So definitely आपके टीम मेंबर्स की एक्सपेक्टेशंस आती हैं. So what structure is ideal for them? ESOP, incentivization, or the anything else?
See, the thing is, there are very few people who can wait for ESOPs. ESOP बड़ी लंबी गेम है, right? ESOP किसी को नहीं समझ आता. Yes. We are long-term players. Team can never be long-term player. Thinkers. I think it's unfair to make them wait.
We are not the profits of the dividend because profit calculation is very complex.
Revenue in the beginning, profit for long-term players who are going to live with you for a longer time. जिनके सामने आप बोल सकते हो, because you're absolutely right. This is a very important question. If today I feel I want to buy a 30 lakh rupee software, my team will say कि इस decision तो आपका था, इस वजह से profitability कम गई है, तो हमारा percentage क्यों कम हो? So that is a good thing, but 2-3 key players have to be in that. उसमें फिर बहुत ज़्यादा तो मैं होती है, लेना है नहीं लेना ये वो, but then that has to come with 2-3 players in the office.
We have the two level of the players. One who as a co-founder, they are based on the shareholding of the stakeholders, and the third is the core team who are based on the revenue share. So
this is how I structure it. This is how I'm able to find. Yes, please. This is how I'm able to structure it. And I don't. You have to find your own thing. I give 20% on revenue. It's a lot of money. My dad has been asking me to change it for the longest time. But it allows my company to run without me. So I'm fine. That's the whole purpose. To run, and I keep saying it, touch wood, but I'm able to do it in a different time zone.
Yep. So you have to give more. That's why I asked, because you have settled all the things in such a way that whenever you have problem, you are not looking at it. So you have the internal skill to settle the systems Yeah, everything is working fine. So because we are going to do scale our company.
Right.
So what's the right thing that we already did, we have to adopt that.
Show the vision. Call the wife because she's the decision maker if there's a man on the other side. Tell him ये 3 साल मेरे को सुरेश के साथ रमेश के साथ वो कहीं नहीं जा रहा है. आप लोग कहीं नहीं जा रहे हो. आप लोग वापस शिफ्ट होने की तो नहीं सोच रहे हो उस सिटी में. ये आपकी मॉम बीमार थी मैंने सुना था. It's a long-term commitment. This is what we are. जिसे आप लोग आपस में डिस्कस कर लो. Sometimes I'll have my wife also in that meeting. Sometimes my mom will come. बात करो उनसे ये वो. These are my core people. You know, back and forth. रिश्ता बनाना है. सारी दोनों तरफ से फैमिलीज जाती है ना लड़के लड़की को देखने. It's as important as that. 18 साल से अगर मैं बोल रहा हूँ मेरे साथ लोग हैं तो रिश्ते ही बनाए ना.
Operations में कैसे मतलब this 20% good for revenue. How do you define this for operations? Like 20% how knowledge is.
No, the guy who's managing the teams. वो तो फिर दोनों चीजें. Sales I feel we should keep in your hand.
But then you have team percentage cut on the sales also, right?
From the creators. See,
So how is it pressure structure? Like how much do you give to the sales? How much do you want to give to the operations? And what is it like yearly thing? Like
20% profit sharing with my senior leaders. Okay. Not 20. 20 with whoever's managing whichever P&L. And with the sales team, if they're working with me with a salary, 10%. If they have no salary, then only commission, then it's 20%.
But then 20% is going, for example, let's say it's a $3,000 ticket, at least. 20% is going to the sales person, but the sales. Another 20% is going to the operations team over here.
The operation team is taking care. No, so there are 4 directors that I have. Okay. And when the business comes in, for example, जैसे अगर 100 रुपए का business आना था, और we had 3 kind of deals. 20% goes to this guy. So this इसकी जो P&L है वो 80 से शुरू होती है, right? तो उसको इस 80 में जो last में जो profit बचेगा, say 16% or whatever.
The profit of that project.
Yes. He has to drive everything till the end, cost manage सब कुछ करना है. इससे सिर्फ sales के revenue पे लेके जाना है. इससे profitability निकाल के देंगे. इसका बिल्कुल अलग है. ये शायद 5-6 डील करेगा साल की. ये इसके पास 5-6 सेल्स वालों से काम आएगा. तो इसके बाद बहुत सारा काम आ रहा है. इसको कम परसेंटेज, इसको कम प्रॉफिट का मिल रहा है, इसको रेवेन्यू का मिल रहा है. सो यू कैन से इसको कम मिल रहा है, बट इसको 10 लोगों का मिल रहा है और इसको सिर्फ एक ही का मिल रहा है. एंड दिस इज अ लॉन्ग टर्म गेम. और ये एक डिफरेंट टाइप का एनिमल है जो ये सारी चीजें संभाल सकता है, जिसको रोज ऑफिस आना अच्छा लगता है, टीम्स के पंगे सॉल्व करना अच्छा लगता है. दिस इज समबडी हु लाइक मैं इस वीकेंड काम नहीं कर रहा, जब करूंगा तो 1 6 मार लूंगा, नो प्रॉब्लम. पैसे लेके आए, एज लॉन्ग एज दैट. सो दोनों डिफरेंट है. But like I said, रिश्ता बनाना होता है, guys. You have to sit down with them. You have to talk to their wife. You cannot do it without talking to the family. नहीं बनेगा. उसने एक बार बोल दिया, I don't like your boss, he will not like you. You know, our families are very important in making a long-term game. और एक बार बन गया, तो फिर वो भेजती है ऑफिस उसको. हाँ जी. Yeah.
One thing about you, for the operations, we have created a system called accountability charter, where we have kind of incentivized people. See, we are giving salaries to people. There is a ceiling that becomes. So we this person को पता है that no matter how much he tries, he cannot give it. You're not giving clarity कितना काम दो. पैसा इतना पता है, पैसे की clarity है, काम की clarity नहीं है. So we have created a system that देखो आप इतना काम करोगे तो ये इतनी salary तक है. But अगर हम, if you want to earn more than your salary, you want to remove the ceiling and take more work and do it properly, take ownership of the work, your salary will also change. And you don't have to wait 1 year for that. लोग अक्सर होते हैं कि 1 साल तक मेरे को वेट करना है, जब मेरे पास पैसा आएगा तभी मिलेगा. So here we have this, we share with that system also. So third. Free cheat sheets at the end. So the accountability charter has actually helped people take ownership
and make more money.
They take more projects there. People who are hungry, क्या कहते हैं? There is a divide. You don't give everyone because we are telling privilege क्या either you have completed 1 year, you have done this because you want to test also. Yeah, are you really taking ownership of that? And then they take on more projects and we have calculated more on that. And now I'll be discussing we should be increasing those prices because अगर हमारे client के retainers बढ़ रहे हैं, so I want their also prices to increase so that they are also more motivated and they are also doing that. and but believe me, it has worked wonders. It has iterations.
After you do your get known, get reach, get see all your system, put it in place, एक बार लगता है, you know, I'm coming towards get system, so I'm just going to wrap it. We have 5 minutes left. Get your get known ads. You need 52 ads, right? 52 ads. Do your 24 in the one internet bogus CMX. एक बार स्टूडियो में जाके आपने सारे एड्स कर दिए, 2-3 महीने बाद दूसरे कर दिए, पूरे साल के एड्स हो गए, डन. Tell somebody to automate it. It's done. Don't even touch it for the whole year. Yes, you can make something specially for Diwali, for Christmas. So कर लो, jacket पहन के बोलो, I'm in Canada. Who cares? You can do it the same day for the entire year in 2 days. Finish your get known. Don't even think about it again because your mind will keep stopping you. Every time, oh my God, कौन करेगा? 2 दिन में पूरे साल के videos बना के get known, 500 rupees a week, view only ads. Your get known is done. Then you come to your get leads. 12 pain points, 12 pain behind the pain, 24 ads. Pick it up and do it. Do it every 24 months because every quarter you can say, अब आपके बच्चे स्कूल जा रहे हैं, छुट्टियां आ रही है, whatever, पेन पॉइंट्स को और रेलेवेंट बनाया जा सकता है. सो डू दैट एवरी, एक बार किया 3 महीने का काम हो गया. Then it comes to get sales. As long as you incentivize your teams to be able to say, I want 3 nurtured leads. एक भी nurtured lead नहीं आया, that's when I get upset. When I'm going on a call, you cannot tell me that the client is asking me, can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you serious? How the hell did this happen? He should know everything. He should come and ask me this the how part. So if I'm getting 3 how calls a day, which maximum 1 घंटे का call होता है, but average 45 minutes, 3 घंटे, I've taken the sales in my hand. I don't need to ask you मेरा इस पर business कैसे चलने वाला है. मेरे हाथ में है वो वाला business. Keep that in your hand at this level of your business. Rest of the time, once a week, at least sit with 2 members. Try to spark, that plug by saying, the dream chart with them. जितना आप लोगों ने अपने customer avatar का किया है, उसका teammate avatar करके पहले देख लो, is my team part of this? If not, then try to make changes in the team. Step number 3, sit with them and show them the vision. 3 महीने में तो यहाँ होगा, 4 में यहाँ होगा. They'll ask certain questions. You'll be like, oh shit, I was not ready for it. You'll go back to the drawing board. You'll understand more about the company. Once you're able to do this, you'll be able to say everybody's on fire. You know where you're going. हाँ, तेरी गाड़ी कब आ रही है? तू लंदन कब जा रहा है? तू you know everybody who's going where, how they going, and what is happening today in a board meeting or in a 100-day meeting. Do it with your own teams. That can we all do your 100-day जैसे आप लोगों ने कल किया है? Do it with your teams. Get your teams to do it. And एक बोले, yesterday what happened? All of you people inspired each other, and you inspired other members who may want to join. Right? How my role was only these anecdotes in between. Same with your company. Everybody is coming and showcasing their success and how they did it. Other people are getting, but everybody has to go to the same get known, get these. ये हमारी community के ये models है ना. Feel free to use. Akshit is using these models with his team. Feel free to use this. Modify it. We're coming up with another model to give to you people, similar but different for your teams. If you want to use that. So make sure that everybody is speaking the same language. Let them do a monthly and a quarterly presentation with you. And everybody has to understand that here we all know the North Star. We all speak the same language. कितने get known करने हैं, get sales कितना करना है, 3 leads a day, 15 a week, 3 by 3 by 3. But क्या आपकी teams में भी same language है? उनको पता ही नहीं है. There is no structure, there is no system, there is no language. Everybody, कोई German बोल रहा है, कोई French बोल रहा है, कोई फारसी बोल रहा है. तो उस system को एक बार align कर दो. That's when you'll be like, oh, I have time to go out for lunch with my family and dinner with my thing, travel a little bit because my team is working. Yeah.
तो मेरा क्वेश्चन था कि जब हम अपना कनेक्शन बना रहे होते हैं प्रोस्पेक्ट के साथ, अपनी स्टोरी बना रहे होते हैं, उससे कनेक्शन बन जाता है. बट द थिंग इज, काम हम नहीं करने वाले, काम टीम करने वाले. और बात है कि जब वो कनेक्शन बन जाता है, वो नॉलेज, वो इंटलेक्ट, टीम, वो क्लाइंट बार बार आता है. मतलब वो बिजनेस होने के बाद बार बार आता है क्योंकि वो कनेक्शन एक बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है. मतलब हम ये कैसे कर सकते हैं कि उसे ट्रस्ट है कि जो टीम मेंबर है ना, ये है, दिस इज द राइट पर्सन फॉर यू, यही चीज है.
See, agencies में क्या होता है? Somebody was asking me how to build a 200-300 crore company. हाँ, I don't know. हाँ, good. So I don't have a 200-300 crore company, but I know exactly how this works. When you give retainers in a large company, crores की जो retainers जाते हैं with big corporate brands, then you save 5% time of my CEO, 10% of my vice president, 20%, 50% of my project manager. ये इनका 2 साल का experience है, इनका 10 साल का. You give it to them, you don't give a picture. And you say, these are the people who are going to be employed in your project. The expectation लगती है, आपको 5% phone आ रहा है तो आना भी चाहिए. But अगर आपको 50% आ रहा है, that's when this question is coming. Right?
Will you penetrate? क्या मेरा आइडिया
should we tell our vulnerabilities of our team to our clients? मतलब जो चीज़ हम मतलब वो है मतलब वो connection उनके साथ वो कर उनके team chart दिखाने के लिए
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think one, like anything, you trust Tata or Godrej or whichever brand you trust, right? So personal branding is a new thing, and personal branding, what?
मेरे brand के पास से आ रहे हैं ना बार-बार.
नहीं आपके पास आएगा, but the thing is, you don't call Gary Vee. You call his company because you are imagining that the culture will be the same, right? कि आपके घर में अगर सिगरेट पीना अलाउड नहीं है, जूते बाहर निकाल के जाते हैं या मंदिर के जैसे ऐसे करके आते हैं, तो सभी ऐसे आप करते हो, तो मैं एक्सपेक्ट करूँगा आपके घर में सभी ऐसे होंगे. मैं आपके घर में रिश्ता करने को तैयार हूँ अपने बच्चों का. दैट्स हाउ यू फाइनलाइज कि अपने बेटे या बेटी की शादी करानी है, राइट? एक हाँ अच्छे लगे ये लोग, इनके बच्चे भी अच्छे होंगे, या ये बच्चे अच्छे हैं तो पेरेंट्स भी ऐसे ही होंगे. दैट्स हाउ यू सी इट, राइट? बट देयर इज अ कल्चर मिसमैच व्हिच हैपेंस एंड देन द पर्सन इज लाइक आपने कैसा बंदा दे दिया मुझे. देन हम क्या करते हैं, हम कहते हैं दूसरा ले दे, तीसरा ले दे. बट वो सारी कल्चर मिसमैच है क्योंकि वो कहते हैं आपस में तो हमारे पेरेंट्स हमसे बातें नहीं करते. दे डोंट इवन टेल अस व्हाट टू डू, व्हिच इज दैट आवर टीम्स डोंट नो what is our this thing. That's why I was very happy to see many teams yesterday. Your teams need, once a team are synced and we speak the same language and you have your own agency smoothies and everybody is doing the same thing, you've lost 50% of your life's tensions. Most of them are going to be man-made. Because just imagine how I feel most of the time. Most, not all the time. There are many hiccups. Most of the time what I feel is, like right now I'm here, 2 days, I haven't called anybody in the office. Nothing is, if there's a fire, they'll tell me. Taran is waiting for a few OTPs. Uske alawa, everything is fine. Because हमने ये sync कर दिया ना. And after this, today's day also, when all of you people go home, I'm also going to be like, next 100 days, all of you people have some work to do. And मैं यहाँ भी निश्चिंत हूँगा और वहाँ भी हूँगा. यहाँ 2 दिन रात लगे ना और वीकली मीटिंग्स लगी यहाँ तक आने में, तो इतना टाइम तो अपने टीम्स के साथ भी लगाना पड़ेगा. या नहीं यार?
So I have a question for anybody who's kind of like a solopreneur or a smaller agency just kind of scaling up and there's a lack of resources, let's say. How do you really make the decision of what are vital team members that you need to hire? And as agency founders, like we work with in-house and then we also have vendors or freelancers. So what should be your core in-house team to build a very solid team that you can bank on with limited resources? And what should you kind of add on later as freelancers? And what's the path of building your team?
Padmaji, would you like to answer that since you're in HR?
So when we're moving from a solopreneur to creating the team, since I started my journey in 2016 as a solopreneur from March 16 to Jan 18 precisely. I was a solopreneur bringing in business, delivering, account management, everything I was doing on my own. So the first person that I hired in March 2018 was the person who has the similar values that I follow. Right? The first and foremost is somebody, so this happened only when I was sharing my vision and actually sharing the mess that I'm not born with a silver spoon. This organization, किस तरीके से ये organization खड़ा हुआ है, with this much investment, I did this, इस तरीके से, I've reached. So don't expect much. Secondly, the first employee that we are bringing in should be ready to मिट्टी में भी हाथ गंदे करने के लिए ready होना चाहिए. Somebody who's coming from a bigger organization, हमें ऐसा लगता है कि okay, हमारे competitor या बड़े organization से आ रहे हैं, that is what we want. Then they will come with the mindset, oh, ये मेरा काम नहीं है. They'll stick to their job description, job role, and then वो उतना ख़त्म किया निकल जाएंगे. So value system से match करे and who is ready to do anything and everything, right? And also they should be clear while you are hiring the team. They should be clear कि ये कब तक चलेगा. पूरी जिंदगी मिट्टी में हाथ गंदे नहीं करने हैं, तो वो एक टाइमलाइन होना चाहिए कि this is the phase. No. वो नहीं टिकेंगे, right? So these are the 3 points. एक timeline, एक clear vision उनको दिखना चाहिए कि okay, if I am joining right now, right, what is the timeline after 6 months where I'll be, after 1 year where I'll be, after 3 years where I'll be. So if they have all those clarity, right, then they are willing to do anything and everything that is required. तो वो आपका dream उनका dream बन जाए या उस ड्रीम को आपके साथ बढ़ाने के लिए जो रेडी हो, दैट शुड बी द फर्स्ट फ्यू एम्प्लॉयज दैट शुड कम इनटू द टीम.
Right. We have time for one more question which I want to take from Dhaval because he's not spoken at all. Dhaval, आपकी भी मैंने देखा है कि आप ट्रैवल कर लेते हो और आपके पीछे से आप कहते हो सर वो देख लेगा, यू नो यू हैव अ टीम, देख लेंगे. कल मैंने आपको ब्रांडिंग का बोला, आपने कहा यार वो तो एक्सेलेंट है. और मैंने एक बार इन्होंने जब बोला कि अपने ऑफिस के 1-2 टीम मेंबर्स को मीटिंग में लाने के लिए, मैंने कहा यू श्योर, बहुत सारी सीक्रेट्स वगैरह होती है जब हम बात करते हैं. सर मुझे कोई डर नहीं है. मैंने कहा वो चले जाएगा, सर मुझे डर नहीं है. तो एक फियरलेसनेस है और इतना ट्रस्ट है अपनी उसके ऊपर. So how did you build that team?
मुझे ऐसा लगा कि सबसे बड़े रिलेशन जो था वो मैंने मेंटेन किया उनके साथ. और एक हमने वहाँ पे एनवायरनमेंट ऐसा बनाया हुआ है कि ऐसा नहीं कि हंटर की तरह उसके ऊपर रखना है, क्योंकि अल्टीमेटली वी आर ए क्रिएटिव एजेंसी, राइट. सो वी नेवर नो कि 8 घंटे में वो जब हम ब्रेनस्टॉर्म करने बैठते तो कोई भी कैपेसिटी या कुछ भी करने बैठते, सो वी नेवर नो कि वो आइडिया कब ठीक होगा. सो इट कुड बी कि भाई 1 मिनट में भी आ जाएगा, हो सका तो पूरे दिन में भी नहीं है. सो हमने यहाँ पे एनवायरमेंट हमारे यहाँ पे ऐसा बनाया है कि वो फ्री है, बट द थिंग इज़ दैट कि फ्री रहे, मिस्टेक्स अलाउ है, बट मिस्टेक एक बार अलाउ है, सेकंड टाइम अलाउ है, थर्ड टाइम अलाउ नहीं है, यानी कि रिपीट नहीं करना है.
Okay guys, that's it. Abhishek has given us a viral cue. Thank you all. Please look in the camera. All of you people, we're going to take a nice picture. Thank you very much for the first Agency Founders 2024 Roundtables. It was a lot of fun. And after the picture, we're just going to 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Thank you everyone. We're going to read again.